everybody. How are you today? I've decided to go live at this time of the night. What time is it? Quarter to 12. I thought let me wear some bling. I'm not going out. Um, I'm just going to wait and see if I get people joining me live. Um, what was I thinking of going to get? I was going to get something actually. I can't remember now. Right. Um, I put you on a. It's a biscuit tin. It's a biscuit tin. Yeah. I put you on a biscuit tin. I've got my wiring going all everywhere. Right. I'm just fixing myself. My hair looks bad. Oh yeah, I wanted to connect a light over here to see if I can get it brighter than it is. So I was thinking of going to get actually a plug to see if there's any, if I can put in this ring light. Right. My name is Penny, PEN 254 combination. Welcome to my live, guys. But I'm going to wait for people to join. Let's see if we can talk about these struggles of YouTube, how it is, how to grow your channel. What have you been doing to grow your channel and stuff like that? So I'll wait a few minutes and see if anybody is going to join me and we can start the chat. I know it's late. I'm never usually on at this time, but in other countries it's a different time, so you never know. People might just join. So it's the struggles of YouTube, really. Um, the concept of it, the growing of it. Um, People get confused by it. Like, okay, anyway, I've worn a nice top over here. This top is a bling bling top, a bling bling. So I'm thinking of maybe getting a little music here and maybe another. I need a connection and maybe a drink. So let me see. Oh, this is Africa. Hi, Africa. How are you? Um, I don't know. Do you want to join my stream? This is Africa. Can you hear me? I can send you the link. Do you want to join the stream? This is Africa. We can chat about it. Oh, not yet. Right. I'm just starting. I was going to get, I need a connection to get the ring light on. And anyway, welcome. And I wanted to get, what else did I want to get? A little of music because it's late at night. I like the little background music. It makes it feel audio and everything. Oh, Amari girls. Hi, Mama. How are you? Hmm? Kisses to you. How have you been? Long time. Yeah. So it's a matter of like the struggles of YouTube. Like, what are you doing to grow the channel? Oh, thank you. Yeah. What are you doing to grow the channel? Do you want to join me, Omari girls? Do you want to join me? Do you want me to send you the link and see if you can join in? I just decided to do this live over sudden. So let me know if you want to join in. Um, anyway, so literally, let me see if I can get. I even forgot the link, guys. I have no idea. Me, leave me alone. My mind is always somewhere else. Right. It's just the struggles of YouTube. Like, um, oh, Jennifer Onyani, how are you? Thumbs up. Well done. Just anybody who wants to join me, let's chat. Let me see if I can get the link, guys. I think I can get it. Um, I wish I could, but I'm working right now. Ah, okay, that's no problem. Yeah, so I decided to do this live late because, um, YouTube is a struggle and people are confusing. Thank you. I've tried, I've just put some bling over here, and me, I'm a bling woman. I like bling, 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 and my ring over here. Can you see it? Just, it's at night, Omari girls, you know what time it is. It's 11:45, but me, You know me, bling, bling, bling. You know, if you do the live at night like this, you've got to have the bling on the hair and everything. But my hair is so bad, I need to redo it. Right. Anyway, so thanks, guys, for joining me, and thank you for being here. Right. So we're talking about the struggles of YouTube and growing your channel, and literally how to grow it. People confuse because, especially our motherland people and all over the world as well, people confuse how YouTube works. I've literally done it differently. Most people have Instagrams. I do like have a little Facebook, but I don't even get anything from there. But literally is I only opened the Facebook maybe 2 months ago, but I'm trying to be different because the Instagram, you've got to go out and take the photos and everything. And I'm not like the right weight. I don't feel confident. I mean, I'm always confident and I'm happy with myself, but I want to be a certain weight, which it is. It's very hard to control at this mature modern woman I call, which is me. You do get bloated sometimes. You get thin sometimes, not by eating. It's just estrogen comes out funny when you get over 40 plus. This is what happens when you're 40, 42, you're okay, but when you get over that 43, 44, 45, like that, your body changes completely. And this is where a lot of women say they're struggling with weight, but it's not a struggle, it's a matter of watching what you eat. Anyway, so if I do Instagram, it means now I have to start posing, and I can only do that maybe if I'm traveling. And I bought the camera, guys. I'm very happy. Can you believe I've had a camera for almost a week? I'm not even unboxed it. I want to do unboxing, but I can't find the right time. So I decided to do this live stream. I'll obviously tidy up a little bit, find a nice angle where I can put it so that when I'm unboxing, it looks really nice and pretty. Even myself, I want to be pretty like the camera. I bought a white one. I can't wait. And it's the Mark II, the latest one. But this camera costs £1,000. No, £700. In dollars, it's 1,000 because the dollar is down by our pound. The pound is stronger than the dollar. So 1,000 in dollars and £700. I bought a light for it. I Googled this light for this YouTube. I Googled YouTube, watching who has the best lighting, who has this. But what I decided to do is buy a smaller version. I think it's called Yangnu, and it's 300 series. I've switched it on. Then I bought batteries, which is newer. I'll put all the description. But if you follow me here, look out for my video because I love all these products. So literally, I've got the SD card, which I bought before. So what I did is I bought things. What I do is buy things at stages. I don't rush to buy them. I was buying them at stages. So literally I bought SD card. Then I bought a remote for the camera, which is a Canon remote. So I have a Canon remote, a small one. Then I bought the batteries. The batteries I bought from Amazon. I was worried because Amazon has so much bad reviews, especially in Britain. Our reviews are so bad. People get secondhand stuff, everything. So I bought those big chunky batteries for it. I charge them, so you charge them overnight. I'll do unboxing. Everything I opened and I boxed. Then I bought the shotgun mic, which is the hi guys. I'll say to you guys in a minute. Hello. And I bought then the shotgun mic, which is the Rode mic, which everyone says is good for this camera. So that's that thing. There's another company which we have called Argos. They do a similar one. I think it's Yobi, one of those sticks that you buy to put your camera. That's that company, JOBY or JABY, something like that. So people have done that versus that. So I struggled with that. But I thought, you know what? Everyone has said that the Shogun Rode is the best for your mobile. And if it's not for your mobile, it's for your camera and your iPad. But with the what do you call it? With iPhone or whatever, you have a little extension, which I will do as well. It's a white little extension. You connect into the phone because I have my phone here. So if I show you the phone here, this is it. Welcome, guys. I'm just going to show you. So this is the phone here. So it's a little white extension you buy, and then it connects like a mic. So, and everyone can hear me, thank you. So what happens is I started buying everything slowly by slowly, and I've accumulated. everything. But obviously with the camera, with the batteries, with the light. So I bought a small light to actually connect to the camera. So if I went out to the camera at night, I have the luminous light. Guys, you must, check what light, because everyone writes, oh, I've got these studio lights, I've got these lights, I've got this light. Right now I'm sitting in my sit room, I've got a light here. What's light to me is actually an LD torch, which I bought for my car. I can't take it out because the lighting will change, but I'll probably do a post. So that's how I've done it. Now, when I've come now to YouTube, so let me say hi to everybody and welcome Mama Nation, and thank you for joining me. So we have obviously gorgeous Amari girls. We've got This is Africa, which was the ghost. He used to be online. This time he disposed himself. He's married by Kenyan. He's also known Marriage by Kenyan. So Marriage Marriage by Kenyan. Oh yeah, so MBK, yeah, or M or something like that. Anyway, I've got confused about it because there's another guy called EBM, so you just get confused. They're all the same, BM at the end. Anyway, so he's Kenyan by marriage. Then there's Dennis Ulinyi, the best of the best. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you for tuning in. And I've got, oh yeah, so KBM, he said. Sorry about that. Yeah, so Kenyan by marriage, because it's EBM. So, I might just say EBM by mistake. Anyway, so welcome, guys. So I decided to do YouTube differently from other people. Like, everyone has Instagram. So once you put Instagram, you collect followers. If you go to your Facebook, you put it with also your pictures and posing and your outfits and everything like that. And then you come and do your your YouTube, and then that brings you your traffic, and automatically it just starts growing. But I haven't done that. I don't have an Instagram account. It will come. Once I get monetized, it will come. But maybe I'll work towards it. Like, I want when I do my Instagram, I'm the best of the best. My makeup, immaculate. My hair, immaculate. My figure, immaculate. I'm not going to be a skinny girl like other girls. They're young. I don't have that. I know that. But when I wear my clothes, I want to feel, even when you're doing the photography, you want to feel sexy and nice and, really into what you're doing, more than just, oh, I'm doing this to get audience. So I've done it totally different. But how I started my YouTube was when I was at home from last year, obviously with the COVID crisis, this pandemic, we all stayed home in Britain. We were all told to go home, and you get paid, which we call it fallowed here. So you stay at home while you get paid, which I do right now. And what happened was literally was I started opening YouTube, and I used to know of YouTube. I had my channel already. I used to know of YouTube, and what happened was, I never really took any notice of it, and I didn't even know it pays, to be honest, because if I knew, I opened my YouTube at 2012. But imagine, I've never even used it. The first video I ever put was that corning. I thought, let me put it, and I left it. It never really, it never got a lot of traffic. It got views, but it never got a lot of traffic or anything like that, because I didn't know how it works. Anyway, so I left it like that. But last year when I went on, I saw there's so many people, they're getting money. People have described what they're earning, and they're buying houses here because of the income we get. Here it's different. If you get a certain income, the mortgage people look at you, but you have to work on so many things, your credit file and everything. But that's another thing. But literally, you are buying houses. And I'm like, these young girls are buying houses. I don't understand, because I've got kids, and I'm like, I want them to buy, but it's more like, how come they're buying and they can't? So then it just started. I started watching more and more. And when you watch one, they recommend you another channel like that. So when I've opened my YouTube, I've really struggled in finding which way I want to go. But I'm very patient. Like, I'm not in a rush. But I think some of you have got confused what YouTube is about. YouTube is a long-term thing. So there's a lot of people who just hear you need to get money now and all that. It doesn't work like that. You get the money, but also you'll get taxed. Like now, Africans, you need to know now you've got to fill in your tax form. Don't be scared, because even it doesn't matter what they take. This is taxes. We pay them in Europe. We pay them in America, Asia, most countries which are developed. They pay taxes, because these taxes is what makes our country grow. In terms of our roads are nice, our shops are nice, all this we pay. We pay for so many things, police, fire brigade. So our taxes are, and for people who don't work, it supports them. So it's not just our taxes are taken and you complain and say, oh, it goes back. Because let's say I don't have a job now, I'll be guaranteed to be given money every week, but it won't be as much as what I earn when I work. That's the difference. And it won't be, I'd have to start counting, and it's not something that you want to live on, because once you get into that habit, you really will sleep in 5 years time without your knowledge of many things. If your car breaks down, you won't have money to fix it. If you need to go on holiday, you won't have enough money. And maybe that's why a lot of people struggle coming to traveling or don't do travels. Because me, when I work, I can then say, oh, in 6 months time I want to travel here, and save that money bit by bit, and I get there. But anyway, so there is a lot of struggles and people don't understand it. And you get people coming online and, yeah, can you help me grow my channel? Can we collabo? And even this collaborating, I've stopped doing it for many reasons. There's only one person I'd love to do it with, because we arranged this on a Sunday, 9 o'clock. I'm here. Is Pauline Mwakazi, because they're really lovely family. I like her. We get on, and our topics just come out. We don't even plan them. We just say, let's talk about this, or we go live and we just start the topic. But some of it obviously you have to plan it so that it can come out to what someone's story is. Apart from that, you need to start working for yourself. So YouTube is about working for yourself. Like, the more work you put in, the more you will get. Even when they start paying you, they will look at what you've put out. There must be somebody. They keep saying algorithm and this and that. But obviously, there's the CEOs of YouTube and everybody who looks at channels. And this, even maybe they have a little switch where they recommend you and you deserve. But you have to remember, it's a business. So if you're advertising, even when I'm thinking of collabos, is if I'm going to advertise myself now, if let's say I start using makeup, right? Oh, you're there. Hi, Pauline. How are you? You're getting, yeah, young each day. Oh, thank you, darling. Simply the best. Thank you. Pauline has joined in. So if the YouTube, now you do the collabos. The thing is, if you find somebody, like, let's say I use makeup, Bobbi Brown. Some of it is Bobbi Brown. I bought Rihanna. I've got all these makeups I don't use, but I want to start using them. And if I start using the makeup, and Bobbi Brown approaches me to advertise their makeup on YouTube, they would have looked at my channel. They would have looked at how I have put myself out here, what I've said out here, how I am as a person. Because to be an ambassador, someone has to like your personality, and they have to like what you're doing on the channel. So if I do a lot of collabos, and these Europe companies want me to advertise their makeup, they won't do it, because most ladies who advertise this makeup, or who have been sponsored to advertise their makeup, when you say paid promotion, they look at what is in your channel before they approach you. They are watching me. So this is how I've changed everything for myself, because I started now watching other people that are big, but they're not known to us, like our little family here, our African nation here. Like I watch the European girls here, like the British girls, the young girls in their 20s. Very simple, but very nice. I like them. And this then has made me realize their strategy, what they're doing. They actually influence us. In fact, there's another girl here of ours, a Kenyan girl. Her name is Lydia Dinga, guys. I think Dinga is Dynga. I will write it down. I'll look for her and I'll write it down for you. She's Kenyan. By the way, there is an influencer trophy. So the bigger you're growing, all of a sudden, like, she's got 200 and something subscribers. But here in Britain, we have an influencer website. If you go to our website, she said, can you support me to be the year influencer? She's going to be the year's influencer of this 2021. So guys, if you're watching, please go to her channel. The latest one, she's got a link there. Click it, go to it. All you do is put your email address, and you click all the other ones you're not interested, and they tell you which influencer you in the fashion, if it's makeup, if it's growing, if you're doing an artist, if you're whatever you're doing in YouTube. They have categories, about 4 or 5. There's quite a few people. I was shocked. I didn't even know about it. So it comes with Instagram. So she did Instagram. You get ticked. And I think this is where that influencer thing comes in. So then she gets a trophy for that. That's another thing with YouTube. These are the things people don't know. It's not just about coming here, trying to get content, trying to buy a camera quickly, and then you think that money, this is it. You can get more, but you need to understand how it works. It has a lot of connections to it. Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube are all connected by one person. So she's a Kenyan. I love that girl. Yeah, she's Kenyan actually. Yeah, I think she was raised there when she was little, because She also has a Kenyan passport, so for sure, otherwise she'd only be having British. But anyway, her parents are, yeah, they go eating out. But if you watch her, I'll put the dinger is not there, thing. And Pauline is saying hi to Brenda. So literally, the way YouTube works is, if you are knowing what you're here for, it's a long-term journey. Remember, it's a platform that whatever you advertise here is going to go worldwide, and it's going to be there forever. So you have to be careful what you say. You have to be careful what you're doing. How you portray to people. People come out here, do what you want in your Instagram, do what you want on your Facebook. But YouTube is a totally different game. It's up market, it's a business, and you could just do one mistake and they bring down your channel, and that money you've worked for has gone. So the struggles are, we put a lot of posting. Collabo maybe once in a blue moon, because this gives you traffic, it gives you watch time. When you're a young YouTuber, this is good for you because then people get to know you. You see, even I've come this time of the night, it's midnight here in Britain. In Kenya, it's 2 o'clock. But in other worlds like America, it's 5 o'clock, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And there might be people thinking, oh, let me go live and see who's there. So this year I've gone a different time at night. It's unusual, but I was feeling, oh, maybe I'll do it tomorrow morning. And I thought, let me do it now. So if anybody is like in struggles in life, it's like how YouTube works is the same thing. You have to know where you're going and how you're going to do it and work in a strategy. The competition is always going to be there, and it's a big market. Anybody can come with jeans, but it's how you market your jeans. It's what color you have in your jeans. Which size is the jean fitting the woman? Are they curvy? Is it low cut? Is it high cut? Is it booty? It's just everything. It's like us when we're born, our bodies are different, women. If I have a kid, another one will be as skinny as hell. Me, I was thin. I didn't put on weight. If I show you my old picture, guys, you'd be like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Mama Nation, you are very thin. In fact, maybe let me see if I can find a photo here. I may find a photo here for you guys, so I show you. And you won't believe it's me. This is when I was, I look now. But I'm very happy now with how I have maintained my weight. So when I look at now the social media girls, I feel now I'm their mother. And I'm proud of it. This is why I call myself mama. If I came here trying to be skinny, and trying to be like every other skinny girl on YouTube, it can't work. So these are the struggles we have. I'm glad I'm a man because that sounds difficult. Yes, it is. I'm telling you, this is Africa. So in terms of, I wish sometimes when I say I wish I was a man, because I think if I was a man, I would sleep with so many women. But anyway, this is Africa. Don't get me going. So the thing is, if now I had to compete with other people, what they're doing, where they're going, it can't work. I have to be me. So this is why even I've apologized to so many people that I don't want to be going to their channels again or doing stuff again, because I want to do me now. Like I need to do me now, because in the end of the day, we're all here obviously for the purpose. It's a business and we get money for it. It's a side hustle. So if you do YouTube, you must find another income. It has to have another income to put them together. So YouTube is going to help you push up. Like if you wanted a car, maybe you'll get a car within a year, then waiting for 5 years when you've worked, something turns up, your parents are sick, you have to pay hospital bill. When this happens in this, you have to pay this. Your children this, you have to pay that. You see, so YouTube is a side income, but use it as wisely and try to get what you can out of it, because one day it may come and it shuts down and we're all messed up. So when you get also this money on YouTube, invest it, use it wisely, and you got to understand how everything works. And everybody here I have seen is just the same thing. They do traffic of YouTube, they do the cameras, they do everything, and people blow up. Because when I'm looking for a camera, I will be looking for someone who says, what is my camera going to do for me? How much, but a lot of people look at these things, but you can't afford it. So if you have a simple phone that has a good camera, just wait, use it until it really goes dead. And while you're using it, as you have another hustle, you save money to buy now a bigger model than that, like a better model than the one you have. because they always say even someone can be driving a small car, but I always tell people it goes to the same destination. So a phone goes to the same destination. Guys, I've been using my iPhone. This phone is so good, but when I got it, the guy on the phone told me at that time of COVID, I thought I need a new phone. I don't care. I just gonna get. The other one was working. It's cracked. It's a iPhone 6 Plus, but it's bigger storage, bigger everything. I loved it, and then touch. I loved it so much, but because of COVID, I thought let me buy a phone. Now the worst thing I did is I listened to the guy. This phone, I have things I filmed for you, but it's full. I can't even transfer it, and I struggle to transfer. This is my Mac. I struggle to transfer it to my Mac, to edit it in my Mac. My Mac is playing up the keyboard. I think I need to take it to Apple. They clean it because the keyboard keeps moving like that. Even I'm scared it might decide to move and close the whole thing down. So I don't know what's up. It's maybe I've used it too long for a whole year and it's just crazy. I've got a desktop. Maybe I'll buy a film thing so I can put it and work from the desktop. I might do that. So if now I knew now, I went to the shop the other day, I looked, then now the guys told me to do Samsung. I want a Samsung, but I'm going to go for the 20 Note, the ones with the pen, because the pen apparently you play with it. But this is me. Me, I like technology, but I like the best. So if I'm going to buy something, I'm going to buy the best. But don't compare you and me. I'm able to buy. I don't know about you. I'm just talking of you as a YouTuber, small YouTuber, the struggles. Don't try to compete with all this. The people who have helped me so much is Think Media. But this guy, if you listen to Think Media, he makes me laugh. A lot of people, this guy now is earning obviously over 1 million. He's got his other side people. It's called Think Media. Think Media. He's American. He's talked of YouTube all the time when you see it. He's always talking cameras, flashes. He talks about courses for free and everything. He's the one who actually got me to start because I used to watch him and he used to say, just press record. I used to hear that word all the time. Just press record. Just press record. So Think Media. His story, guys, if you don't know, you need to watch his stories because his stories and his wife are inspiring. Now he's got a little boy. Even when I write to them, I say, this little boy of yours, his name is Sean Cornwell or something like that, Connell or something. The channel is Think Media. You've seen it. They advertise all cameras. They advertise how to use it on iPhone. They advertise lights, studio lights under £50, dollars, under $100, like that, $200. They advertise everything. But his story, guys, if you hear his story, he lost his home. I don't know what happened. Work. He lost his home. He was in depression. The wife was almost dying in hospital. And he had to think out of the box of what am I going to do now? She was so thin. I don't know she was ill with what, that you could think she was malnutrition. That's how tiny she is. There's a video he's got. Now, when he sat in hospital, he said, what shall I do? So when he started YouTube, he used to mess about. He was young. He didn't know what he was doing, just like us. Everyone starts from somewhere. They have no idea how it works. But this guy worked so hard. And now he's a millionaire. And he's got, I don't know how many YouTube things. And now people still write to him and ask him, how can I do this? Oh, I want to grow my channel. What's the best way? Okay, he'll give you advice. But he sort of says stuff like, like people asking, what can I say? I don't know. Like, what can I say? People can ask you, like, which camera can I buy? Or maybe that's someone with money, so they're interested and it's fine. But now if someone you don't have money and you're a struggling YouTuber, why you think you're buying a camera? This is it. So he makes me laugh. He writes comment. He's like, you guys, and by the way, he's a man of God, this Think Media. He was going to church. This guy, he had no money left in his pockets. So most of the time, someone's story is not anyone, but people just look at his million more than how he started. This is why I'm saying the struggles of YouTube are here because of people are looking at money, but they're not looking at their strategy, how to work. I'm not saying I'm an expert. Even me, I'm struggling, but I know I'm going to reach 1,000. I just need to travel to another country. Boom, my 1,000 subscribers is there because I have that opportunity. Yeah. Or I need to go to the seaside here or whatever, or do this pepper. There are so many things, like I said, I'm going to do because I know once I go, another audience comes in. Once I go, another audience. You see, so I'm fortunate with that way. So this is why I'm not very, very worried. But I'm just like what I've seen with other people. get to understand YouTube first, even like learn to edit. I didn't know how to edit. By the way, I do everything by myself. You know, even my son was filming me yesterday, or so you'll see when I'm going shopping, I'll show you guys clothes. This guy he plays PlayStation, so the hand now it's like this. I'm just like, look at this now. You know, I have a son who can be following me. Even now, I have to tell him put the camera like this, put it because I know the angles of how it's gonna come out, how I look. I don't want him to video in a way that I look. You seeing the face only, you're not seeing my outfit. I want him to show my outfit. But then I need to get someone to be helping me to video. I do have someone, but he told me he's very busy right now. He's working, but I might need to find someone else. I will find someone very quickly to be following me with my camera and make sure I've got the right angles and video for you guys. Perfect. So that's another struggle. But you get a tripod. The tripod is that long thing, if you don't know what it means. The thing you buy, you can buy them from Amazon. They're very cheap. They're not expensive. So when you start YouTube, start putting money on one side. That is for the tripod first. Then investigate your lighting. Maybe you can buy just one light, like the way I'm sitting here. This is a side. This has only one light here. I've pushed it there. These ones are gone. There's no bulb in here. But I don't want it too bright because, you know, look at the lighting already. It's so bad over here. But at least you can see my face. So this is what I'm telling you guys. And I have one which I want to unbox for you, but I will not do it now because when I do my camera and unboxing those lights, they're there. Then I need to find my angles and know where I'm going to be. Then you need to save again and buy. So a tripod is mainly what you need. You need a good phone with a nice camera. A good phone, guys, just something that records. Now, if it doesn't have a lot of memory, like the way I struggle with this one, I'll be deleting stuff because I'm scared to delete stuff, but it's all on my Mac here. So I'm going to sit one of these days and remove everything and then make it free. So you need to sleep. This is Africa. Okay, guys are chatting in here while listening. It's okay, guys. You're welcome. I'll read your comments in a minute. Let me give me another 10 minutes as I talk of this thing. So if we put the lighting, you've got a lighting. Then you need to get so you have your phone, you have your tripod. Then now you need to know what do you want to film. And also you need audio. So you need to buy a little mic, which everyone knows it's Boya. It's the lapel. So you buy it. It's 2,500 Kenya shillings. Here in Amazon, it's sold for 14, 15 pounds. It depends who you buy from in Amazon. Some have 19, some have 12. No, 14, 15, 19 pounds. Dollars is the same, 20, $24, like that, right? So you need that. So that mic goes into your phone so that when you talk, your audio is there. So when you've got now your camera on, be confident. Guys, me, I'm confident. Even here, I'm sat here. I haven't done a lot. I haven't put no makeup, just a little eyeliners here and little mascara just to see. Even I don't think I have eyelashes left anymore. They're falling out, I think. So you see how I'm sat in this angle, right? It's a way you have to learn where your angles of the camera is. Then be confident because when you talk, people like to know that you're confident of yourself. Because if you come and just say, "Oh, hi guys, yeah, this and that," you see, you can't say you're a YouTuber. You have to be bubbly, like the way you see me going out. I get into trouble with boys. I get into trouble with men. I have numbers. I get numbers. People just follow me. Even women, when I go shopping, they follow me everywhere in the shop. The little girls, I become like their mother. By the way, me, I'm colored, and these are white people in the shop. So it's like I'm still their mother. I told you guys I'm called Mama Nation for a reason. Everyone very, very popular. Everywhere, even work, everywhere I go, I'm popular. So I'll video for you when I go out. Obviously, if I have a little drink, I even get into trouble times 10 because now I start fancying a man over there, and I'm trying not to be in these troubles because it's not like I go out to look for a man, but I may be attracted to someone, and I look, he's not bad, and start chatting with him on your phone, and you start meeting, and all those things. But I'm trying to come home first and do my thing and grow this YouTube. But in the process of this, I promise you, I'll be having a little boy following me with my camera because that's exactly what I would want him for, nothing else. But him is just busy looking at me. Oh, Mama Nation. So anyway, so you grow your channel with confidence. Video anything, especially Africa, guys. Video anything. Video matatus. Video the man selling in the street maize. Video anything. It's not about the perfect spot. There's nothing that is perfect in this world. We know that your body is not perfect, your life is not perfect, your children are not perfect, you are not perfect. There's always something you wish you could change, but you have to learn with what you have and appreciate, because you just don't know. Maybe 1 year you might not get there. Maybe 2 years you might not get there. Like I told people, there's another story I say, the snail, not the snail or the tortoise and the hare. Like you enter an aeroplane, first class, and there's economy. You're still going to land in the same airport. You're still going to come out the same door. You're still going to walk through the same aisle. You're still going to pass the same immigration. So nobody is one people sitting in first class want to sleep and show off. Economy, you're sat like that, but you're still going to get to the same destination. So if you grow your channel now, it don't matter if you get monetized now, but put the correct content. Understand YouTube, Google, write it down. Even there are many things I've not done myself, which I think share. Oh my, no, not. I say, oh my God, I've not done it. Like about me. So I have people asking me if I'm married. People don't even know I have children. When I say, oh, my young son, people think he's young. Well, sometimes when he comes on camera, they're like, oh my God, he's big. He's a man. I'm like, yeah, but for me, he's my young son. You see? So I wrote a little thing that I'm going to do separate and tell you about me, more about me, because I haven't done that. But this is from watching other people from the normal crowd we are here, like the people watching me now. I'm going to say hi to everybody. But you see, because I'm watching other YouTube, I realize, oh my God, right. Now there are people who have done their sleeping routine. People would like to see how Mama Nation sleep. Guys, me, I sleep like a queen. My bed is not even, I hear queen size. Mine is not queen size. Mine is king size. King, the biggest. But I'm not going to talk here. Show you off my shoes, which I've promised, which I'm ready to do. Like, because obviously I've got the camera, but first I need to unbox the camera. Then I want to take the camera out and look for George Clooney's house. That's my promises. I even want to go to Windsor and see if I can get another audience, because I'll stop people, they're foreigners, and say, do you have a Gmail? Yeah. Do you have a YouTube? Yeah. Go on YouTube. Just watch my thing right now. And then what I'll say is, come on board with me. You see? So I'm going to do this. So this thing might just go boom one day and you think, oh my God, I've reached where I've been. But I'm doing the work for it. I'm going to work for it. Even London, I'm going to just start going. But it's rained a bit, so I can't go because I don't want to spoil my camera. So it's been raining. I think tomorrow it's dry. So I'll go out tomorrow to Windsor for you guys. Even there's changing of guards, the Queen's guards when they change. So I'll make sure I wake up in the morning and go to Windsor for you, to video for you and bring it home and show you exactly what we've got. So there are things like that. So know your market, know what you want to do. Now, if I was in Africa, me, even as zebra guys, if you can go to the national park, this is your tip. You will get audience, because us guys from this side, not basically Africans, all the European people want to see this. The streets, I know they are very strict with where you video and everything. Just even market. Me, I say market. Markets is where you guys miss. Market in Africa is where you need to start. This is the trick for the struggling people. In Europe, we don't have audience. This is why we struggle to grow, because people don't know of you. You just, one person will add, next minute they'll come out. You get, me, I've reached 1,000. You just get them coming out again. They come in for a while, they go out. They come in for a while, they go out. But the people who follow me, you're constant. I want to say thank you, because I'm happy, because I know now you're here. Like now I'm here and you guys are here. So you're really helping me grow. So let me just read the comments. I'm going to start from the bottom. So we've got, this is Africa. Welcome. You know, Africa was the ghost of Africa. He used to be KBM, used to be chatting. You guys now go follow him. He actually recently went to Kenya to see his wife. She works there. I think they're building there. And he's in America making the money. And he told us how to travel if you want to go to Africa, especially Kenya, with airports, COVID tests and stuff like that. Okay, so we've got Brenda as well. Okay, so Brenda's just written. So hi, Brenda, welcome, and thank you for being here. So Brenda has written, Pen, so many people are already doing those videos. I think you ain't watching our videos. Ah, okay. So yeah, but I'm talking of, my topic is struggling of YouTubers. I get it. I'm just giving advice. And I'm not saying they're not doing it. I'm just saying to people who have no idea how YouTube works. But thanks, Brenda, for that. Then we've got This is Africa. GoPros are great for the rain. Yes, I know this, and even I want to get a GoPro because they're also good for swimming, for water. Literally, this camera is made for that. But if you watch This is Africa, if you watch one of my videos, my son drives the go-karts. He races. So he when he had his helmet, you put it on the helmet. So this is that insight of when I say if you want to be a Formula One driver, if you look, so I know of the GoPro, and I had this little microchip that you put in and it recorded. And I've always said I want to buy one, but it's not been my priority. But obviously, when I come to Kenya, I'm coming in December. I'm gonna get one because of swimming, because I love swimming. I would love to have it on my helmet. If you do skydiving, which is one thing I would love to do in Diani Beach, that's one thing I'd love to do. And then This is Africa said sawa, yeah, you know Swahili, okay. Sawa means okay, he says. And then he said, I would like to get some advice if you cannot sleep Mwakazi's family. Yeah, so Pauline, I don't know if you're up. This is Africa wants some advice. Welcome, Brenda. Brenda is Brenda Akatama. She's in America. She's Ugandan. She's also a YouTuber. And thank you for joining me. So then Pauline, Mwakazi's family is Brenda Akama. Let me try it as a map. Okay, so she's trying something. And she's put, oh, it's a shame. Brenda's put back, oh, it's a shame. So sorry to hear, Mwakazi. I pray you get better. Take a warm shower and see if you can get some good sleep. I think Pauline is not well, Mwakazi family. So she says, yes, I don't know what I'm up, and my throat took some hot water with lemon, and now nothing can stay in my tummy. Wow. Pauline, be careful. Just be safe. Maybe don't drink too much of anything. And if your throat is hurting, usually I'd put warm water with salt and do gargle, and then spit it out. This helps the throat 100%, guys. If you ever have a sore throat, try this when you have colds, especially here, because you drink all this hot water and lemon. This is for fever and everything. But if you want this to heal, warm water, salt, put it, stir it like you're gargling, like you're doing mouthwash, but do it for the throat here, like up like that, gargle it, and then spit it out. That works. Trust me, you'll come back and tell me, thank you, Mama Nation. So then This is Africa. I can't, This is Africa. This is from Mwakazi family. This is Africa. I got to bed at 9 and still nothing. Okay. So This is Africa. Okay, I'll jump on in 5 minutes and email me the link. Oh, okay. So This is Africa wanted to join me, but I was talking obviously of the YouTubers. Oh, it's a shame. Sorry to hear, Mwakazi. I pray you get better. Take a warm shower and see if you can get some good sleep. Yeah, Brenda is right. Warm shower, Pauline. Warm shower or bath. If you have showers, I think Africa, a lot of people have showers. Just warm. Make sure it's warm. Wear warm clothes. Go to bed. You might feel hot at night. Then you remove the layers. That's what we do here. So Brenda then says, yes, I don't know what I'm up. Okay, that's, yeah, Brenda. What happened to the sound? Can you guys hear me? Of course you can hear me, but she said, what happened to the sound? This is Africa. I got to bed at night. Nothing happened. I jumped. Okay, Brenda, sounds too much. So Brenda also says, hi, Mwakazi and TA team. No sleep, Mwakazi. Brenda, tell your insomnia I'm real and I'm throwing up like hell. Oh dear. Everything sounds too much. I love simplicity. That's how I live my life. Can't imagine someone following me to shoot videos. Okay, Brenda. Hey, I know what you're saying, but it's going to be a young, handsome man now. How do you know it's not for me? For me to look at him while he's videoing me, I'll be like, oof. I know what you mean. It's basically I need, like, if I want to go out, so if I go out, I need someone to hold, because I might have the tripod and put the camera, but it doesn't take the shots of I need. So let's say I go I wanted to do Cadbury's, which is the chocolate, right? We have hot chocolate, but Cadbury's is in Britain. So if I went there now and I want to show you people how the chocolate is made and everything, and I'm probably paid to make the chocolate, I need someone to be holding the camera. So that's what I'm trying to say to you. I know, but everybody is like different with their ideas, but this is what I want to do. If I go on holiday as well and he's able to come, but most likely holiday would be with my son, I need to make sure I've got the proper shots. I mean, I will take most of it, but it's always nice if you have someone sometimes also to hold it for you and you're chatting and people can see the full view of you and what you're doing. Because if you're away from it, you'll have to put it on a stand and the most likely someone to come and grab it and snatch. I've paid £700, $1,000. You wouldn't want to risk to put it on a stand and walk away for a bit meter and someone walks by and just come and grabs it and run away. This is the risk for it. But this is what would suit me. But your idea is welcome, no problem. And okay, so Paulino sleep. I've watched this story. Yeah, so okay, so then oh yeah, Samsung Drive. Yeah, I've seen that. The portable drive, yeah, Samsung. Yes, I've seen that. I think I've seen one on the website. I can't remember what it is. But the company I buy from, because I get discount, it's £100 with I don't know how many I think 10 or 2 gigabyte TB. So I bought this for Rain last year for backup direct from her phone. Yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy it. But my camera was the one that I was thinking. And don't forget, this is Africa. I was fixing my car as well. So literally, if I tell you how much I've spent this month, I don't want to discuss, but I would say over £2,500, my car and everything else I've bought. So it for me, I'm single, so it's balancing my home as well. It's not as easy, but that's the next on my list because I return back to work on the 16th, so I'll be able to do overtime weekends, maybe one Saturday every or 2 Saturdays every other weekend. Because also when I'm going to Kenya, my flight tickets, everything, I need to buy them. So I'd need to work. So I will get extra money for working every other Saturday when I go back to work. Because now I work 3 days a week. I don't work. I'm being paid for 3 days a week. So literally my income is it's okay to live. But once I go back 5 days a week, I get more money. So I'll be very happy. So those are the next things I need. The drive is to put it, yeah, and save everything because I'd love to do that. That's why I'm saying I've watched other YouTubers, the American girls, the European girls, or the white or Caucasian, you'd say Caucasian girls, and this is what they've said. So I've said, okay, that's the next, and I'm buying the same because I've seen it's the same thing, and they say it's pretty good and it has everything. But I'm also learning this is Africa. I've got no one. You're a man, you said. A man, you guys, you know how to edit, you know computers. Me, I'm a woman. Like Brenda is saying, we do it on our own. So we're starting, not that I'm not computer literate, because obviously I know how to use a computer. I know how to save. I know what it needs, stuff like that, the basic stuff, Excel, I'm learning it and all that. I'm learning it in accounting. I've done a bit of it. I've worked in places where I've just used computer, but you know, they set up the software and everything works for you. But it's that little details that we don't know about that you need. So that's it. That's a good tip, guys. You need a hard drive to put all your stuff in it. And I'd love to do that because I'm always in fear of deleting my videos here up on YouTube and someone says, oh, it's their content, you see. So they can come and steal from you. But it's not, it's mine because I'm in it. So then yeah, and then he said, yeah, I'm glad I'm a man. Okay, we read that. So guys, yeah, it's really nice that you're here and you're watching me and we're discussing this. So if anyone else has even suggestions, let me put you on This is Africa. I'm going to try and look for the link again. Like me, I just put this. I forgot about the link. Usually, I paste it, and then I can put you on if you can if you want to join. So so this is it. Also, what I got to find out is with also YouTube is consistency has to be there. But guys, for me, I struggle a lot because it's not the filming, it's just getting up. Do I want to film it? You see the moods, the excitement of doing it and stuff like that. And I don't think it's got anything to do with anybody. It's just me. Like now I'm relaxed. I'm like not worried maybe, and I'm happy, and I go out. When you go out for the day, you come back, it's dark. The weather like now, it's been raining. It's not too bad, but it's that rain, you'll get wet and stuff. So I also find that there's a lot of people also, the bullies online. Like yesterday, I was online, and Smart Joker was also online, and I commented something about nation of Kenya. It's a hustler's nation in Kenya, and someone went and said, "Stupid, get out of there! You're so stupid." But he doesn't mean hustle. Does not mean I'm talking politics. Hustle is it's an English word. It means so many things. People have to understand English means so many things. So if you say it's a hustling nation, it's what I mean. You have to have a side income to do YouTube. This is a hustle. So when you say something hustler nation, I'm a nation. The guy went, tell her to shut up. This is not politics. Why is politics? Straight away, I just thought of politics and just being abusive for no reason. And you're just like, wow, how did someone say that? But when I go to bed, I just laugh because I just say, look, that person even abusing, doesn't even know me, doesn't even know my life. But me, I'm happy. Him, where is he? Him is angry. He's trying to grow his YouTube. He's trying to buy this. You see the difference? It's like different minds, different scenarios. So it's also like I used to watch people, and I used to put for people thumbs down. Every time you put for someone thumbs down, I didn't like it. I used to put for people thumbs down, but now I've become one. I don't do it anymore. Even if I'm tempted, many times when you watch something, you want to put the thumbs down so that YouTube can stop recommending that. But people just come and they do it, but they don't understand that these are the struggles of YouTube. Or someone comes to watch you and they think, oh, you're boring, I'm moving on. I understand you need to watch entertainment. I understand you wanna follow people, and you're looking for the content they're promising you. But guys also understand, especially for people like us who are alone, who are trying to do it all by ourselves. We don't want not to film for you what you want to see. It's finding the time when you film, trying to upload it, trying to make it a good content, is to put it all together nicely. Like I'm doing this live. This is comfort for me because I don't need to edit. It's there, and the comments are there, so I can reply back. But when you video and you put it up, there are times when you stop or you make a mistake, or you say, even sometimes I've found I've made a mistake, so I've had to put titles there. And um, just learn that if you're doing the YouTube and you're watching somebody's YouTube, it may not be for you, but it's always easy to get in and to say thank you very much. I won't be back. But when you start putting nasty comments for people and that, anyway, me, I'm fiery. I don't even want to speak, but I don't get them. But I'm just talking when the people are struggling with YouTube, and it puts people down. And mental health is here, and people are trying to think. So this is Africa. Can the link in your address bar? What is it? Just copy, paste the link in the address bar. Yeah, I'm trying to look for it. And then Dennis, oh, God bless you, mommy. Thank you. You're welcome anytime, Dennis. I wonder how you are. So yeah, share. I'm trying to share it. Let me see if I can find the video. Right, this is Africa. I want you to come in. I'm trying to find, oh, it's gone to my video file. What's that? Gosh, I'm so bad with this. Right, I forgot how to, oh, inviting. Yeah, there we go. I'm doing this. This is Africa. I'm so bad with all of these things. But like I told you, my my arrow is playing up. So let's see. Oh, I've managed to do it. It's copied it. Yeah, I'm trying not to play with the thing. I'm doing it now. Pasting. There we go. I'm doing it. I'm sending it to you. This is Africa. Come in. But I'm trying not to play with my arrow because, like I said, it's getting stuck. So I can't do. I've sent you. There's the link. So what I was saying was, there's a lot of struggles with YouTube, but be positive, guys. Be happy to do it. Um, accept it is what it is. Be in a situation where if you're not monetized and you're not making the money, don't be miserable or get crazy, or you go down, or you feel lonely, or you feel, why is this happening to me? How come my friend got, like life, everybody's life is mapped out. When you will get monetized, the day is written in the book. It's not going to change. You just have to you have to be patient. Your time comes. So even I'm road to 1,000. Oh, you're still there. Uh, let's have a look. you.
Hello.
Yeah. So the thing is, my arrow is not. It's playing up. I don't know. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hi. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
TA, can you hear us? Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, yes, I can.
Still listening. Yeah. So okay, this is Africa. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, now you can hear me. Okay, welcome. This is Africa has joined us, guys. Welcome to my stream today. So,
Y-
yeah, contribute to the topic if you want. I'm going to let you speak and introduce
Okay,
people.
just to confirm, you can hear me though, right?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, great, great.
Yeah, I can
So
hear you.
I
Okay.
wanted to start off by answering the question for Ms. McQuasi. What I used to do as a
Mm-hmm.
teenager, I used to have so much energy, probably more energy than the 10 top most active students in my whole junior high school and high
Mm-hmm.
school. That sometimes
Mm-hmm.
when I couldn't get any sleep, I would sneak out of the house and I'm walking around my neighborhood for about 1 to 3 hours to try to deliberately tire myself out. So by the time I went back home, I would crash. Now, I'm not saying to go outside where you live and walk around for 3 or 4 hours, but you might want to try something, maybe not today, but maybe the next day if you still have the same issue. Probably try to work out until you're tired, like really tired. Take a shower and then see if you can fall asleep because that's what used to work for me. And that was the only way I was able to deal with
To
that
sleep.
situation as a teenager.
Yeah.
Um, Now, as far as like my struggles, the biggest struggle I've had in the beginning, and I still have it now because I'm going to have to start doing it next week. Um, Last week I had off, I was in Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
This week I'm back. I still have another week off. I have to do the 7-day quarantine, whether if you have the vaccination or not, because my job requires it. So I got to take my to make sure I'm clear my test on Friday, so I could go back to work next week. But my biggest thing is that I travel a lot. So I travel 2 hours to work, 2 hours back. That's 4 hours, sometimes even a little more than 4 hours, 5 days a week. So that's where most of my free time is being consumed. If I could cut that time in half, or what I'm actually thinking of doing is looking for another job that's closer to home, that would give me more time and more energy to actually start putting up a lot more content because I got a lot of video footage from people I've hired to shoot videos for me, video footage that I have done, and some other videos that I'm going to put like collages together because there's a lot of topics I want to talk about. And the main thing that's holding me back is I don't have the energy like I used to when I was a teenager,
Mm-hmm. You're
right?
like me. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
travel, but excuse me, my lifestyle has changed. My lifestyle is probably the biggest factor as to why I don't have that energy. However, when I was in Kenya last week, I sure did have a lot of energy, like I haven't had in a long time. I had my first coconut and everything for the first time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my biggest challenge. I really don't have any other challenge of working with my YouTube channel for the most part, other than that. The other
Okay.
challenges would be like sometimes you'll do something for somebody and it's an agreement and then they don't do it. And so that's not too often, but it has happened enough, over the past 1 year to where I've had to like the way I was doing it, the direction I was going. I'm not going to do it like that anymore because it had cost me some money,
Yeah.
some that I haven't seen a single return on. And the
But
return is they just have to do their end of the bargain.
that thing. Yeah, but don't you think that's what I'm saying? It's like a business. If you rely on other people, it's like relying on your staff. So if you have a business and you rely on your staff and they
Right.
don't commit to your deadline, then obviously everything goes behind and that is it. So I think I had this conversation also with Pauline. Was it today, Pauline? Remember the conversation was like sometimes in life, I've learned, you have to do everything by yourself, especially when it comes to making money. Because if this is rich people, the Bill Gates and that, if they can speak to you, they'll tell you the same thing. They never slept for nights and day in and out to work out the best option to go forward or how to make a business. But as soon as you lay it out to someone else, they're not looking at it like that. They're looking at, oh, I'll earn that income. And he may go drinking tonight and then tomorrow might not wake up to do what you ask them to do. And they'll give you excuses and excuses. And maybe even they produce the product, what you ask them, and they don't even deliver. So this is where now you have to maybe not have to, but like you're gonna have to maybe find, okay, a day where you say, if it's Sunday for now, it's Sunday only, and it's gonna be at 4 o'clock, and do it at that time. You know, funny enough for me, this is Africa. Is I have let it go out to, like, I'm off work, and many people are asking me, oh, but you're off work. How come you haven't done this? What they don't understand is I have to run a home. I'm single. I have to run a home. Running a home means I have 3 bedrooms, a home that I need. I don't even like do a lot, but cooking for my son, waking up, making sure my mental health itself it's even intact, because people don't get it that the older you get, you start having different feelings towards everything, life, your body changes. Well, for a woman, as you said, you're lucky you're a man, but for a woman, and this is what I need to explain to people, it's like, it's not just get up and go and do because I want this. Some days you'd feel good, some days you'd feel just low, not because of any reasons. It's your body just playing up with you, your mind, your everything is playing up, and that's where mental health comes in. But the way I've done it also is, I've said, I've been promised by God my day, because when I decided to do this channel, it took a lot of thinking. It took a lot of thinking for me, because mainly for me was my children. How do I explain to them I'm going worldwide on a camera? And you need to let them understand. And I said, guys, this is for you. This is not even for me. This is for you, like, because for me, I wouldn't want to do it just to get money. I can work. I'm used to that. Okay, maybe I would do it because I don't care. But when I looked at, I have 2 boys and they have no opportunity of actually getting a mortgage in Britain. They can get a mortgage, but the repayment will just be their salary. And like, that's what we say, you pay your salary, you pay your bills, that's it. So the day they lose that job, that house is gone. But if they have a higher percentage of deposit, where if I can contribute towards it, this is where I'm coming from for me. So, and for me also, I've been on a spotlight, but this will come out eventually. I'm not going to discuss it now. I'm already on a spotlight. I'm already in a spotlight. And I have to be careful with so many things. So you have to revalue so many things that you're doing all the time, just for the sake of who you are as a person. In the end of the day, I've got also to realize, like people say, you don't have to care what other people say, because a lot of people are also scared to do it because of family. Your partner might not be happy you're doing it. Some people are together in it. So it's so complicated when you start all this. And these are the struggles of for many people. But on the same hand, a lot of people are doing it just thinking money. But they need to be careful, because it can come and crash as well. It's not something that I would say to someone. Like my best friend told me, I don't want to be in your channel. That hurts. Your best friend tells you that hurts. How do you cope with that? But I say it's a decision. I understand. But maybe I need to find, when I'm filming, the friends that I can go out with who don't mind to be on my channel. So you see, it's a lot. But anyway, what other advice would you give people in terms of equipment? Like, there are so many equipments that people don't know. Lighting, you watch on YouTube, you're confused, you don't know. Cameras. What advice, what phone for filming would you give people if they're listening?
Well, I guess I want to start out with the budget conscious. You know, people got to consider their budget, or even if they have, money to spare, but maybe they still want to spend on a small budget just to kind of get the feel if YouTube is something they want to do. I would definitely get a lavalier mic to hook to either if you're using a phone, to either your iPhone or your Android. And the reason why I say that is because the lavalier, especially if you're vlogging, brings in the audio so clearly,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just right up under your chin, right? You don't. I see some people using lavaliers and they hold it to their mouth. You don't have to do that. That's actually a waste of what it can do. You just hook it right up,
Right.
about 6 inches under your chin
Mm-hmm.
or a little higher. It doesn't matter, and then it's fine. Now the other thing with the lavalier, it has a little windscreen. It's a little black sponge. That's great, but when you're outdoors and it's windy, that's not going to help you. You're going to pick up the wind. So there's inexpensive little furry things called dead kittens, and yes, they're called dead kittens. Some call it a wind muff, but it looks hairy, like a little
Mm-hmm.
hairy beetle or something, right?
Yeah.
You would take off the sponge windscreen and put the other one in its place. So when the wind hits that fur, it's fake fur, by the way. When the
Mm-hmm.
wind hits that fur, it knocks out almost 100% of all the wind noise when you're outside.
The
Or if you
audio
have
bit. Yeah.
right, or if you have a fan in the house and you're sitting by the fan because it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
So you could get that for about both of those things, depending on the brand, and still good audio for 2,000 shillings or less.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm just Googling to show people what you mean. Because you see, that's what I'm saying. That's where a lot of people don't understand. Because some people are making videos and they start saying that they don't have subscribers. It's probably maybe even the audio. I wouldn't sit there to try and listen to someone if I cannot hear their audio.
Right. Audio is actually more important for YouTube than video is.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
because I mean, videos are great, but if you're
Mm-hmm.
trying to explain something and they can't hear you or they can't understand because there's too much wind, they're
Yeah.
going to turn the channel.
I'm
And
just
it's
trying to show people this is what he's saying, the windshield, isn't it? The windshield, how is it? Can you see that kind of thing?
right.
That is what you need for, obviously it's a smaller one, which is furry, like the cat, like you said, it's a cat
Right.
fur, whatever they call it. Yeah. But that's the one you'd need to buy as an extra opinion. But there is the shotgun, which I said it's called a shotgun, which is similar, which comes with it actually. So if actually let me Google that one, because there's no point of buying the mic yet if you can just buy the shotgun for the phone, because it also works for the phone, because then you're paying two prices for the price of if you can just get one. But they always say the shotgun is good for a camera. That's the problem, isn't it? And the what is it called, the Boya one is good for the phones, because even me, I use that one. I always use it. I don't know where it is. I'm looking for it right now because it's always in and out of my bag, but I need to get it a little container because I don't want to spoil it by not knowing where it is. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So carry on. And what else did you say about the hard drive?
Okay. Excuse me. So your situation where you're not able to use your computer right now because it's too full, you could get a solid state drive, not a hard drive, but a solid state drive by Samsung. And I'm going to log into my account at Amazon so I can give you like model numbers or actually just share it on my screen. So
No,
that way.
No, it's not my computer. It's the phone. The phone memory is not. It's the phone
Okay.
iPhone.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it sounded like you also said at one point that you can't use your computer either. So,
No, my computer, I can use it. It's the pad. You know, the arrow is it's stuck. It needs to be cleaned or something. I've got a desktop. All those I can use, but just show us. It's good if people can know of the items of what you're saying as a hard drive. You can transfer everything onto the hard drive.
yeah. So basically, it's a solid state drive that you can use without a computer.
All right.
Um,
Okay. So it's wireless, Bluetooth.
no. It's not wireless. It's still wired. It's going to hook up to your phone via
Okay. Okay. Onto the phone.
USB-C or something, right?
Okay.
But the thing is that you don't need a computer to do it. But not just any solid state drive is going to allow you to do that. So you got to have very specific ones. So I'm going to pull one up from my past orders here, and then I'll show everybody.
Okay, that would be fantastic. That's great, because that, in fact, I can, if you put, how can I get it? Because I could put it on the screen, no?
Yeah, I'm going to share my screen, but let me
You
pull
show
it
it.
up
Okay.
first.
Okay. Yeah. And okay, so what other tips would you give as, okay, so are you actually monetized? This is Africa?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you are. Okay. And how long have you been on YouTube?
Um, I've been on YouTube since late 2018, but I really wasn't started. I didn't get start active until about February 2019.
19. Okay. So
Yeah,
literally couple of years, yeah, right?
right, right.
Okay, that's good because and I went to your channel as well, the African one of traveling. That was really good. The one when you went to Kenya, obviously how everything worked and the vaccines and stuff like that. It's good
Yeah,
to know. Obviously the medical and the Nairobi West Hospital, although that did break, so I think you might need to put it on the link down because when you listen to it, it actually breaks. It's not there. So it's so nice to have you here to help me, to help other struggling YouTubers or people who need stuff for the YouTube guys. This is what we're here to do, is to try and help you. I'm not monetized. I'm not worried because for me, I just do things to my time, guys. So Mama Nation is always party after party or just relaxed. I'm not in a rush because I have my income. So when I get my income, I'm still as good as if I don't have YouTube. So in the end of the day, I'm not rushing. But I know the day that I do, because I'm in Europe, it's a totally different game, So it's mainly for anybody. Oh yeah, you've shared it there. Okay, let me put it as a three thing. Let me put it as a three conversation. Oh, has that cut you off? No?
no, no.
No, but like I'm trying to put your picture here.
Yeah, you should be able to just click on the picture and share it because you have to share it on your end.
Oh, share it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, share screen.
Yes.
No, hang on. It's telling me share two monitors. I don't know how to do it. I'm scared to press something else. I was trying to bring it. You know how it shows three people on with it here?
Yeah, but
Okay.
you can click on just share screen and it should be able to pop up.
Okay, let me just put it as full screen now and see what happens.
Okay, that right there
Okay.
is good.
Yeah, is that it? Yeah, right. Okay, so guys, this is okay. Let me take a photo of it. This is what this is Africa is saying. If you want to get yourself a windshield muff, it's called. What about the one you said? What was the file? What is it called? The downloading the.
Oh, okay, okay. Real quick on this one here,
Mm-hmm,
you get 5 in a package, so they're spares. But if you got
mm-hmm,
more than one mic, lavalier mic or small microphone on your camera,
mm-hmm.
this is a little strap that snaps in. So this is what I used in Kenya for an interview
Ah, all right.
with
Okay.
the guy I collabed with, and they worked really well. And
Mm-hmm,
it's also, if you see the interview I had, the second interview with the gentleman in Twapa,
mm-hmm.
Man Killets,
Mount Killet. Yeah.
yeah, I'm holding my camera and it's got a little tiny microphone, and you'll see this attached to that microphone.
Okay.
So this is what makes all the difference in the world when you're outside in the wind or if you're sitting by a fan.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So
So
now I got to look at I got to go and look for
for
the
the
solid
down
state drive.
the USB, yeah, the drive. So these guys, that muff, cat tail, whatever you want to call it, the furry thing, this is to help for your audio. So if you are obviously not good and don't have an idea what to use when you're out, especially when it's windy. Let's say you go somewhere and it's really, really windy. This is the thing we're talking. So you've got your little mic and you put that far on top that captures the audio without any winds or noises or anything, and it cuts down any interference. Like I know there's a recording I've done in the kitchen. Excuse me. I've done a recording in the kitchen. I've had the fan on and I've had to switch on the fan because basically I could hear it, but I didn't realize that I need that muffle to thing to cut down the fan. I'm
Okay,
only
so
drinking water.
I just have to look it up because I don't see it in my past orders for whatever reason. So
Okay.
it'll just be a moment.
Yeah. And yeah, so and what other advices would you give people to growing their channel if they've got 0 subscribers?
Okay, so this is what I would avoid. So what I'm going to give you, it may sound like it's deterring people, but it's really the best thing is don't get with these networks that are like, if you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you type of thing, because that's just going to get you in trouble in the long run. And what
It's
I mean by
actually a violation from YouTube as well, isn't it? Yeah.
right, it used to be sub for sub,
Yeah.
but then, um, the network thing would be like, okay, we just support each other, and it wasn't a sub for sub, but you watch a video, you watch its duration, you put a comment on the video to prove that you watched it. Well, I watched a video some months ago. Now YouTube is starting to consider that possibly as sub for sub. So that
Hmm.
is something that you don't want to get into. And here's the biggest problem with those though, because YouTube most likely is not going to catch you doing that. What's most likely going to happen is that you're going to get so used to doing that with other people, is that once you get monetized, you get your 1,000 and 4,000, then you keep hanging out with those same people, expecting other YouTubers to subscribe to you instead of getting organic subscribers, because
Hmm.
organic subscribers
Hmm.
are literally
Still here.
97% of all of YouTube. The 3% are the actual content creators. So
Hmm.
you think of, I think YouTube said they actually have over 1 billion people watching.
Hmm.
So are you trying to go for that 3%, or are you trying to go for that 97%? And what a lot of them are doing too is that they're not making content. They're just doing live streams,
Hmm.
hanging out. Let's support each other. Let's support each other. Let's support each other.
Hmm.
And you get
Hmm.
stuck in what I call the network trap,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And what they could be doing, if they're doing that, is they could be making at least one video a week, right? So they're creating a stockpile of videos as they're getting that 1,000, 4,000. But once you get that 1,000, 4,000, if you are going to go that way, I can't tell anybody what to do, then stop, because you've already gotten to where you need to go. Now you need to move on and start creating content more seriously, more frequently, and then also learn how to optimize your channel.
Yeah.
And that's where channels like Think Media and all these other places will start to come more into play more seriously for you. And Miss Trudy's not hanging out at these places. Woda Maya's not hanging out at those places. You know what I mean? So you got to think about that. Don't get stuck in that network trap of just only having your subscribers be just other YouTube channels.
That's why I said this is why I made that decision. I started off like that, and I thought, hang on a minute. When I started off, when I was doing my first videos, you see me in the kitchen with my DIY as well. I was more like relaxed and more at home, and I was like, this is what I wanted to do. Then all of a sudden, you're doing so many collabos and going on people's channels, as you said, but then you forget why you're actually there. But for me, it's not that. It's support will be there regardless. It's more of what are you about? What do you want to do that will make it? But let me just read from people here. So I've got the Omaya girls. She's Kenyan. She lives in Ireland. I don't know if you know of her. She says she's still here. You're welcome anytime. Mwah, mwah. Say hi to your daughter tomorrow morning when you get home. I think she does nights. And Pauline says she'll try to do. I will leave this here and try close my eyes and see if I will snooze. If not, I will keep engaging. All right, Pauline, you're welcome anytime. The Makazi family, I should call her that. So she's still there listening, and other people. And thank you for joining me, guys, and thank you. So this is why we need this is why I did this, is to tell people I don't have the experience. I'm not the expert of YouTube, and people might say, oh, you've not even reached 1,000 and you're talking, but it's what I see that I'm raising this issue, the struggles. Even me, I'm struggling, like I said, I've admitted. But because the first time I did it, I pushed and I thought, oh my God, one day I'll wake up and it will go boom. I kept dreaming all the time. I'll wake up and it's tomorrow morning, it's gonna blow and I'll be a millionaire and that's it. And that's what I kept dreaming. Not millionaire, but money coming in.
Right.
But I've realized, no, it doesn't work like that. And some people might do, as you said, one thing we say, you might do one, it just goes boom, and that's it. But then I realized, hang on a minute, I'm struggling to get the people. But now then I decided, I think the best thing is for me to get up, do my own content. Like now I'm doing this, I've just decided to wake up. I was literally going to sleep and I said, no, let me do this live. This is a one subscriber in. This is people listening to me and watch time. That's basically it. But I have every other thing, unboxing and a lot. I might not even sleep because I'm just gonna tidy up my living room a bit more because I'm doing DIY, so I've got everything everywhere, and it's like I will tidy it up to do this unboxing, dress smartly, dress nicely. So I will look immaculate when I do my unboxing of my camera. This hopefully would be the one that is going to go viral. It might not, I don't know, because I've got the Mark II. So this is the new one, the M50 II. So if now I do blow, I wouldn't want now, like you said, to collaborate with people now, because then it means I have to step up my game. I might need to go now shopping all the time and buy new outfits, new clothes, because that's what I want to do. I want to do shopping hauls. I want to do makeups. I want to do hair. I want to do out when I'm out and about in UK, because now there's nowhere else I can go. I was thinking, okay, I'll wait until Kenya. No, if I can just even put petrol in my car, I don't need to eat. I can do pack lunch, put petrol, drive 1 mile, 1 hour away from where I live, and just video that town. Just its name, what its history is, and tell people. That's another audience for another time, not just the African nations. It's now I've videoed for people who are interested in England. Then I go to another town again and do that more frequently because these travel vlogs also go very worldwide and everybody likes them. So it's like, okay, those are one of the things I need to do. Then I will know where I will fit in with my channel. Because if that grows, then that's what exactly I'll be doing now. Is going to other Scotland, there's Ireland, there's Wales. There are histories of our town. I live in so many things. By the way, I live even not far from Legoland and Windsor and all that, but I'm hardly there. I'm like, I don't even know why I don't go there. Even to stand in the street and ask someone, hi, how are you? What's your name? Like that, video them. Do you know Africa? No. And then start bringing the mic and tell them, okay, do you have your Gmail? Yeah. Are you active on YouTube? Yeah. Can you please just watch this for me and this like that? This could just bring me someone else something different. And those audience you have, they bring you their own audiences.
True.
That's even YouTube. YouTube, I just need to be talking to someone, maybe they're Italian. That Italian person might be then connected to a Chinese, and then it just brings you a totally different audience. And you'll be like, oh my God, my channel is gone viral because of just one person. But if you stick to the same community, you don't grow quickly. You just stay to the same community. And this is why I've discovered, because I was watching the Caucasian girls. It's unusual you would say you want to watch them. Of course, I want to watch a lot of Africa, but I've watched a lot of African and they get stagnant and that's it. There's no African with a 1 million. Think about it.
Right, but it's going to happen fairly soon. It's either going to be Tu Ncheki or it's going to be Wodamaya because they're.
Who's Tu Ncheki? I don't know who that. There's also Bahati, the musician. He's 700.
Yeah, well, both of them are pretty much neck and neck. They're both reaching for 900,000 pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Tu Ncheki is a Kenyan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he lives on the coast or if he lives in Nairobi, but he just basically does a lot of little news clips and stuff like that, story clips.
Oh yeah, I think I know him. I've seen him. Yeah,
he's got the number 2 in front of his name.
Oh right, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So right now I got on the screen. If you want to share it, it's the solid state drive.
Okay, let me share this.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So everybody that's looking at this, where it says SSD, that stands for solid state drive. If it was a hard drive, it would say HHD, or excuse me.
Okay. How much is that?
HDD. Well, this one here goes for $99 US. It's on sale right now for $69.
70, you would say 70, 69.99. So $70, guys. Okay, I'll take a photo of that so that I think I've seen it on the company that I buy from, because I get discounts with this company I buy from. Okay. Like I get 12%. So what I do is wait for it to even be 20%. Sometimes they do a 20% off, and then I've got the 12%. So that's 32%. So I get quite a good, and I buy it immediately because then I know it's there. But guys, if you want to transfer your files from your mobile, this is what This is Africa is saying. It's a Samsung. It's portable. It's up to 500 gigabytes. And you can transfer all your files, your downloads, not just pictures, not just photos, also your documents. Let's say you did a passport document and you saved it. This is what you need to store your stuff. And then it's good for then if you need it, you can connect it to your computer so that you can now read all your files. You can transfer your files there. So this is from your phone to this, which I'll probably get as well, because my phone is always full. But I bought a small memory phone. But this phone, I'm going to use it because also another thing I've seen, this is Africa, is I don't know if you've seen those Ugandan, not Ugandan, Nigerian YouTubers. I'll
I
just
know a
show
lot
that
of
again. Yeah.
I know a lot
They,
of
what
YouTube.
they Yeah, but the Nigerian ladies, especially in the UK or Sweden or Austria, what they do is they actually have a mobile phone where their people can call them on and they talk to their subscribers.
Right.
Yeah.
So
So,
so
mhm,
I need to point out a few things about this because this is not just cut and dry when somebody's going to buy this device.
mhm,
Okay, so first of all, it's 500 gigabytes for this. You can get a 1 terabyte or a 2 terabyte. Now, if somebody wants 1 terabyte, depending on if they're recording their stuff in 4K or just 1080, that's going to make a big difference. So we're looking at $150 for this one. It's not on sale, but well, actually, it is on sale. It's $20 off, but it doesn't cost double to get double the space. Okay, but we'll go back to the 500 because this is where most people would get.
mhm,
Now, what I want to show you here is when it says up to 1050 megabits per second, that's the speed on how fast you can actually transfer files to this device from your phone. The one I
mhm,
have is an older version. It's the T5. This is the T7. And the one I have,
mhm,
it's half the speed. It's still extremely fast, but it's half the speed. And I actually paid a little bit more for it because, it was newer at the time. And this here is faster technology. It's 3.2 instead of 3.1 USB. So that means it's definitely faster. And then solid state. I really have to drive this clear. It's got to say solid state drive, right? It cannot say HDD, which is hard disk drive. It's got to be solid state drive because this is part of the technology that's within here can read the phone, whether if it's Apple or Samsung or what have you, in order to transfer over. This is about the only brand that I know of, except one other brand, that can actually do this without using a computer. And then
mhm,
when you transfer all your files to this device, okay, you wait before you delete anything on your phone, you have to look at your phone screen when this is connected and make sure that all the files, you might want to mark it down on paper, all the files match what it says on here compared to what it says on your phone before you delete anything on your phone.
mhm.
That's extremely important. What you're doing right there is you're making sure that you brought everything over and not just 99% of everything. You want 100%, you better check it 100%.
Mhm. But
Okay.
also, can you show us, on the side they usually have photos. So is there any like a
Okay.
little video clip you can play so that people can see it playing? Okay.
Um,
Just go down again. Usually
well,
they down.
on this particular one, no, but let me check another
Okay, show us the
size.
connections. Yeah, those are the connections. So you just make those bigger, the connections. So if it's for iPhone, so it comes with the iPhone connections.
Okay,
Um,
if you have an iPhone, you're going to have
you
to
need
buy
an
an adapter.
extension. Yeah, an
Yeah.
adapter. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay. So this right here is USB A to USB C.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but if your phone has USB-C, it also comes with, if you buy this, a USB-C to USB-C cable. So this one comes with both of these cables.
Two. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
and usually if it's USB-A, that means you're hooking it up to a computer. Now, let's say your phone is micro USB, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, at that point, you might have to buy a cable from a store that goes from micro USB to USB-C because this here shows you it's USB-C only. Okay.
For the phone. Yeah.
No, for the drive.
For the drive. Okay.
So
Yeah.
if your phone is not USB-C and it's micro USB, okay, which is
Mm-hmm.
different. you're going to have to buy a separate cable from your local store that goes from USB-C to micro USB.
USB. But what we can advise people is when you go to buy, if you're going to buy this Samsung T7 portable SSD,
Mhm.
you need to ask the shop what are the connections, because that way they will help you and make sure. So you need, if you want to put also the files onto your laptop, which you know obviously you need a different connection. But nowadays even laptops, they're trying to match them with how mobile connections are. So just make sure if you have an old laptop, it's a different cable we are saying. But mainly this portable external solid state drive is literally getting your phone, your photos, or your videos that you do to store them so that you can release your phone to record more instead of rushing to buy a camera if you don't have the money. I mean, my advice to people is if you're struggling even with work or earning money, it's better YouTube monetizes you first, because when they monetize you, you can then save money to buy a camera. But if you're not monetized and you're struggling, there's no point of rushing to buy a camera. So we're trying to help you to say you can actually have a phone and transfer your files to this, and then your phone frees more storage so that you can make more videos. But if your consistency is even 2 days a week, it's enough, because if you do 2 videos for half an hour, 20 minutes, that's enough for your channel to grow. It's just a matter of, if you want to grow this channel, you need to understand how it works. And it's so nice of you, This is Africa, to come in and help me with all of this, because I can come and talk and talk and talk and have no idea of what the whole concept is. So is there any other advices as well you'd like to give, or is there anything else you'd like to say?
Um, yeah, like if okay, so let's say we're talking Nairobi. If you're in Nairobi, Nairobi's famous for people's phones being snatched out of their hand,
Mhm.
and it's no exception when people are vlogging. There was an American guy that was in Dar es Salaam, even though it's not Nairobi. He was with some friends walking, probably like 9 o'clock at night, having a good time, and a boater driver came by and snatched his phone while he was vlogging a live stream.
Mm.
And the thing is, there are devices, there's simple, inexpensive devices you can use that you would strap onto your hand or your wrist in a way to where if that was to happen, there's about a 90% chance they can't get it from you. Okay, if you're the type of person that, well, they're too fast to outrun me, but they wouldn't stay here to fight me, and you want to fight to keep your equipment, then there are certain types of accessories for phones, for GoPros and things like that, that you can keep stuff like that from happening for the most part.
Yeah.
But
Did you
but
see? Sorry
go
to
ahead.
cut you. Did you see the girl, the Nigerian girl as well? She was walking and they cut her bag, but she was vlogging and someone spotted what she was doing. And as she carried on walking, they cut her bag open. Have you seen that one,
Oh,
to take their
I,
phone?
well, I don't know of a Nigerian, but I know of a Ghana gal
Oh, the
in.
Ghanaian. Oh, she's Ghanaian. Okay, yeah, that's her. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I saw that.
Okay.
Um, now well, okay, so something like that when it comes to bags, there's actually bags you can get, and I actually am going to purchase one, but they're anti-theft cut bags. So if
Hmm.
somebody tries to cut it, it's not going to work,
Hmm.
right?
Well, I bought a little rucksack, but even when I go to London, if you watch when I went to London to do my passport, I might say Colleen is still there. She says call um
Stan, Stella.
Canairo. Oh yeah, call Canairo. Yeah, and she says Kenya is as crazy, right? Yeah, but what I'm saying is, when I even go to London, my rucksack is always in the front, because not just Kenya, even here, like I've said before, there's the Eastern Europe girls. You may be having your little pass on your side of you, but they come next to you and they open it, and by the time they are passing you, they have entered and taken everything and gone. There's even videos of it. So the little girls, the skinny girls from Europe, they're what are they? Romanians girls, mainly Romanian. Polish don't do it, but the Romanian girls, they are quick. They are young. The long blonde hair, no, the long dark hair, jeans, t-shirt. You think they are going shopping, and there are three or four of them together. And as you're walking, they hit you everything's gone. They know how to do it. And you look back and you say, what happened? They take everything. They even have shopping bags where they hide. So they hit you with their shopping bags and they're hiding, they're pocketing you. So when I go to London, my rucksack is always here. In fact, I've bought actually a money belt that when I'm in Kenya, my son is like, no, you don't need to buy it. And I was like, no, the money belt, you buy it, you put it inside your body. I have a jean dress, my maternity jean dress I like to wear when I'm in Kenya, or the African outfits. But you tie it inside your stomach. Your camera can sit in there, your phone. So even if the matatu got hijacked, bring. You don't have a bag, so they're not gonna try and touch you and see if you got anything on your body. And that's what I do. I put it inside my body, so you'd never know. But in the end of the day, I think a lot of people are very relaxed when it comes to phone. You have to even mopeds in London. They say if they see you with your phone like this, like you're in the street, in the street like this, you're chatting like this.
Right.
The moped comes and they're after iPhones, boom, and they're gone. And they're doing it continuously. Mopeds come onto the pavement and literally they take them and they go and they send them all to Nigeria and everything. Yeah, they're being stolen left, right, and center.
In Brazil and Rio de Janeiro, they've been doing that for a long time with bicycles.
Yeah.
Wallets, everything. New York, it's very common, but usually in New York, it's like 2 to 3 people, and they don't just snatch it; they beat you up and then they take it.
They take it, yeah. I think there was one also of our Singapore guy who was in London with his bike, and I think he was filming as well. But the guy was after his bike, but they were called the police on him because you're screaming in the street. He was riding his bike. They know it's the foreigners. They just come. And even my son, when we go to London, I tell him, even when I went to London, I went to buy stuff for my IKEA. In fact, it's here. There's a chest around to put up for my glasses and everything. And when I go with my son, when we're out here, we put our headphones. Even you can walk with your bag open. Nobody attacks you. In London, I even tell him those headphones, take them out because all it needs is someone on a bike, headphone gone, anything gone. The phones, even I put them. This is why I always carry a rucksack when I'm going to London, because I find when I carry my rucksack, I put everything inside and blanket on top. So if someone tries to open, you'll be feeling them trying to touch you. So literally, I hide everything. But I bought now small bags. They're what are they called? They're bags on the belt, so that I just put my card and money there, and that's it. So if I lose anything, it's just money and one card. And most of the time, I like to transfer the money. So if I go to eat, I'll sit there and transfer it to use that card. So if that card got stolen, there's no money in the account. You see, so I don't need to worry. So that's what I do. I usually have, if I have a bank, I have 2 accounts. So the current account. So one has money all into the savings. And now what I do, even now when I go shopping, you see me standing there. Oh, let me just transfer. How much is it? And I just transfer as I do it. And then I pay for it. Because I found that you find that people are ready to steal from you. But what else, anyway, apart from that, what else are you advice can you give on people struggling to grow their YouTube?
Well, definitely listen to what the experts have said, and all the experts say the same thing. YouTube says the same thing, because obviously YouTube knows their own algorithm and how it works. And I've actually, when I started uploading videos on a regular basis a while back, I noticed that certain hashtags that I was using, I would come up more in searches. Once you use a hashtag and you don't come up in a certain search under that hashtag, it's because you're not consistently uploading using that hashtag. It's only going to last for so long. However, if you keep uploading and using that hashtag, it's going to keep coming up under that hashtag, your new videos and some of your old ones. Now, what I really wanted to say was the consistency that all the experts are saying is you have to keep uploading. You have to keep uploading. That is the basics, and that's what catches the algorithm. Okay, that's one of the main things. The other thing is that we have keywords that we put when, down at towards the bottom when we set up our video. YouTube does not pay much attention to that anymore. They don't put a lot of emphasis on it.
That's the tags. You're talking the tags.
The tags, yeah, the keyword tags.
Yeah, tags, yeah.
Now that's not keywords you put in your description box. That would be different. So what really matters is what you put in the title, and does the title match up with what you put in your description box? And do you have an engaging thumbnail? Those 3 things are the most important 3 things. Okay. Okay. So let's say you attract somebody with your thumbnail and you attract them with your title. Now your video's got to be interesting enough where they don't drop off in the first few minutes. Okay. So you really got to think about that. Words that you use in your video. Let's just say traveling to Mombasa. You might want to use that as your title because the algorithm will pick up that audio of those words, and they'll also try to compare it with your title and try to compare it with your description.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another way to match it up, and that's another way to optimize your video
Mm-hmm.
for YouTube search. And
Yeah.
also, it's a better chance that YouTube will pick it up and recommend it, especially if it's a hot topic.
Yeah.
Look at the
What
trend.
about Okay, what about the trending videos? Because like people try to go to trending and try to copy, but do you think that that is not a good idea? Don't you also think that to get your people, you need to be you and just show you more than, I'm not saying copying. Copying is there. Bake, like if I want to bake a cake now, it's all there. I can't say, oh, I'm going to be the best baker. I'm going to
No,
have the best cake.
you copy
Yeah.
anyway. Trending was my very next thing that I was going to.
Okay. Yeah.
You go to the trending tab that's on the left-hand side if you're on a computer screen, and I forget where it is on a phone. You go to the trending and you see if there's a topic that kind of matches what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, you do copy it. You copy it, but you copy it with your own personality. You copy it with your own lingo or what have you. But yes, you do copy it because that is what YouTube has said. No, there's nothing new under the sun, and we're all actors according to YouTube. So yes, you do copy, but you have to make it unique in a way that it's you and it's not somebody else. It has to come off as you and not PewDiePie, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And if when you say your people, now are you being specific as just folks in Africa, or you want a worldwide audience?
No, I'm going worldwide now because
Okay.
Africa, I think I've captured people I would love more because when I started, I was more focused on Kenyan people.
Hmm.
I was giving even giveaways. Nobody wrote to me because I was like, oh, I'll give you end of the month for top up on your mobiles. But nobody wrote to me. So I stopped saying it. If you look at my first videos at the end, I used to say, okay, guys, send me your number, especially if you're Kenyans and that. But the thing is also I found with Kenyans is they only come for a bit and then they disappear. What I need is a constant, like how I've met you, how I've met the Wakazis, how Omari Girls also has been here, Brenda is here, how we now know each other. Imagine how we don't know each other's personality lives inside, but when you come on, I know who you are now. And that's what I want. Because in the end of the day, I'm not here also to say, okay, this is Africa, you don't like my channel anymore, why don't you come on my channel? No, it's more of I'm looking for me. So what I just want to do is do me. Like if I travel, my holiday, where I stay, just like the normal, because I found that the basic things, like you go on holiday, you show your outfits, this is it. Some people just want that, but if I try to make it uh, over the top, like I've paid this amount of money for this kind of place and this is what you're getting and this, some people might just come and think it maybe does not even suit when I'm talking about it. So this is where I have to be careful, but I'm not really sure yet where I'm going to land. Time will tell, because I don't believe in just doing one thing, because when you do one thing, like now I said, if I show my home right now, then I have to show my morning routines and all that. But I want to do it at a time when I'm ready. I know when I'll be ready. I'll be ready soon. Like there's a time, but first I have to get back to work, find my routines, find which days I'm going to upload. So I decided to do out, like just the weather is nice now. So the best thing I can do is travel in the whole of Britain where I can go and video, like the seaside. I want to do the seaside. Obviously, then the African nation would want to see this, how the water is cold, how it's murky, how it's not clean like Indian Ocean. When I tell them Indian Ocean, like how me and you, we know the experiences, and other YouTubers who live in Europe, how Kenya is so beautiful with the ocean. But
Hmm.
people now, Kenya don't even go to the ocean. So I'm like, I will not get sick of it because that's what I would want. But in the end of the day, I will do things that are to do with UK, shopping as well, like buying clothes and showing people. I went and I showed people how much things cost. Just a little video like that. Like I'm out. I'll just say Mama Nation is out, window shopping, something like that, because that shows people when I'm out and what I'm wearing and what I'm looking like. So then the audience here, they would love that because they don't see me doing that. So it would be nice to do that. But right now, I think for me, I'd like traveling. I've been looking at Portugal. So when I go to Kenya, I'll be going to Portugal. I look at that. and I'm taking the family. So we'll hire a villa, swimming pool, everything. And that's my life. This is what I like. I did that video of that spa. Now that spa cost 200 and something just for one day. So dollars or $300, something like that. So I just don't want to spend that for now. But as I go back to work and I earn this money, this is what I'll be doing. Like show you the spa when I'm there sparring. I'm in the spa. So I'll be showing people of what I like doing and what I like more than what people are expecting. Because it's very hard. Because for me, I'm fortunate with so many things. I work, I earn my money. When I showed my car, people questioned me, did someone pay for it? People automatically think you're selling your body for it and stuff. But I don't care. The most important thing is I'll be showing people my style because that's what I want to portray. Because when you go to my channel, and let's say I'm never here again and the kids watch it, okay, maybe they might not watch it now, but let's say I'm gone in life and they want to watch me and they go back and go, oh my God, look at my mom that time. That is what I want to portray more than what the whole world wants you to do. Because in the end of the day, we're different. So I don't know yet. If you ask me, this is Africa, I don't know yet. I need an idea. It'll come. Sometimes things are struggling in your brain, you don't know yet. So I cannot tell you. But most of all is to go to Kenya. And start building and stuff like that. Because I bought land. I'd love to go now and build. So those are the processes I'd love to go and do. Like take my camera. This is my land. This is how I'm building. This is what I'm doing. This is where I want to head. But it's very hard to say with this pandemic. It's very, very hard to make a decision. But I want to be free. I like makeup. I like styling myself. I have the products. I have things to do my hair. I like all that. I really do. I love everything to do with fashion. I like good things as well. So I love all that. I don't like eating out. This is why I don't have videos of going to eat in a restaurant. But maybe I'll just start doing it for the sake of everybody. I want to do the Shard. You know, the Shard is the tallest building in London or in Europe, I think. So in the last video of London, I was pointing the Shard. That's building like that. Then there's a London Eye everyone sees. There's the River Thames. So we're doing that on the 21st of August when I go to London. I even told my friends, I'm not coming with you. I'm going to film. And they got upset. So it sort of became an argument. And I said, I'm sorry. I've turned into YouTube. YouTube is my passion now. I'm happy to lose a friend over YouTube because at the end of the day, I need to do the audience. I need to give you people content. So I can't be thinking about friends. They don't care about it. They don't want to be on my videos, but I care about it because this is my business now and this is what I want to put into it. So what advice would you give me? Because I don't know. We'll see.
Well, advice, you mean as far as friends are concerned?
No. Like YouTube. You asked me
Or
about the YouTube.
just YouTube in
Yeah.
general?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we covered quite a few things. I mean, there's a lot of different things. What I would recommend is for people who haven't discovered it already
Mhm.
and are struggling to make things like thumbnails on their phone, or maybe some YouTube artwork for the channel. You can use Canva. Canva has a free version and it's all online. There's tutorials on YouTube on how to use Canva online.
Mhm.
So you can get your thumbnails and everything done there. They have templates, or you can custom make a thumbnail on Canva. So that's definitely a tool that I would use since it's free. The other thing I would do um, is to peruse the YouTube audio library, because what's happening a lot when you find on YouTube and you find sources of free copyright free music, and it's actually not located on the YouTube audio library, what happens a lot of times, may not happen right away, is you'll find a song that they say you can use, right? And there's no royalties. But because it's their work, you know, either a company or individual, they can decide later on, I want to monetize it. And then you get a copyright, not a copyright strike, but a copyright claim.
Correct. Yeah.
And then now, because you didn't get it from the audio library, now you have to give over some of the money you would have made once you're monetized over to this other person that maybe you didn't want to share your revenue with. Okay.
Mhm.
So if it's a song and you don't mind sharing, and you know, sharing is caring, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and use their music, let them make a little money off of it, but you might be gaining something more valuable by using their music. But I'm just letting you know right now, if you want to make sure that you never get monetized by somebody, or excuse me, your revenue is being taken away by somebody else because they're using their music and they
Mhm.
said you can use it, then just stick and peruse the library that YouTube has already given you for all the stuff that's free. They
That's
do
true.
have a lot of good stuff on there. They have a lot of junk, but at the same time, they have a lot of good stuff in there.
Yeah, they're too. But then I hate it because when I watch someone else's channel and I hear it, I was like, "That's my song." I'm very selfish. I like it to be mine only, and people think, "Oh, I like that," right? So Dennis is there. He's saying, "True, dear, please come home, Kenya. Miss you." Yes, Dennis, of course, I'm coming. Don't worry. Yeah. So, but what I do is I always Google on YouTube and put free copy. No, you put copyright free music, and it all comes up. But when I'm editing and I use InShot will refuse it if it's not if it's a copyright because it will not allow me to use it as I edit because I put it on my tunes iTunes, and when I get it from iTunes it refuses me to upload it, so that helps me a lot. But like you said, yes, I use a lot of the YouTube music, which I find occasional different songs, and I
connect to your Wi-Fi network.
Oops.
Please open the Google
Sorry.
Home app to reconnect to Wi-Fi.
That's come on because of my phone. Sorry. Yeah, it's looking for. Let me switch off my Bluetooth. That it's in the kitchen. Sorry, my speaker came on. Yeah. So what happened is, yeah. So I use a lot of. Let me switch it off. Yeah. So I use a lot of. Sorry, that was my Bluetooth. The speaker is in the kitchen. Yeah. So I use a lot of Bluetooth, and maybe because I said Bluetooth, it started now this nonsense. Anyway, iTunes. It came on for no reason. Remember, it's been quiet all this time, and I was like, oh, the phone, because the phone is obviously monitoring what I'm saying. Guys, look, we're being spied on, right? So yeah. So my music, because I said music, and it came on, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
It's my speaker, the one I got free, the one I advertised when I got my son's phone. They're all in my YouTube. I've done it. It's very nice anyway. So when I'm in the kitchen, I like to cook, singing, dancing. I play African songs and I'm dancing. When I think my neighbors like to pass up and down to see if I'm dancing. They listen to me, and I'm like, "Oh, come on, give it!" I'm party after party. This is Africa. You see me here. Me, I like to party. Anyway, so I use the music, but I like to use the library because, as you said, it's free copyright. And people don't understand also I looked at Epidemic the other day. You can use Epidemic and there are different prices to pay. So putting Epidemic, they can charge you for a month £40. I'm giving examples. I don't know if it's a year or whatever. And there's one for 60 and there's one for $100. The thing is, when you do that, it shows you how you can use the music. So sometimes they give you a trial of 7 days and it doesn't show you. But once your trial is up and you've downloaded that music on your YouTube, it may come as a copyright because they've only given you 7 days to use it. They haven't told you can use it on your channel in YouTube. You get it? So people need to understand that there are very many tricks onto these things. But a lot of people use Epidemic. So if you pay for the song, you can download it, and because you've paid for it, and if they come up with it, you can write back. Because I think the last time I did baking, I talked over someone proposing to me to the beach. So I said proposing to the beach, but the YouTube read sex on the beach. So you know that song?
Yeah.
So it came telling me it's a copyright, but I wrote back telling them no, and they removed it. So
well, what happens with, I was going to bring Epidemic up because they're probably one of the most popular. The thing about them is you use their music after you pay them, right? You get a year subscription. If you don't pay in that year, then you start getting claims on your YouTube channel. Okay. So this is the thing. If you let's just say you quit YouTube, but you'd only do one video within every 6 months so you don't get demonetized because you're making money. But if you decided to stop Epidemic and you got an Epidemic song on every one of your videos, they're going to get demonetized, those songs, or excuse me, those videos.
Oh.
Because you're not continuing the contract with Epidemic. And pretty much all of them are that way. So you really have to consider, okay, the contract looks good, but you really don't understand what they're saying in the fine print is if you don't continue to pay them, then all of a sudden you're going to get claims. And it may not be right away. It may not be right away. Sometimes they wait months before they file a claim on your video.
Not even that. Maybe they look at that song and see how popular it is and they just decide. But this is it. So I don't know. I just go audio to YouTube. And another way is to put it down, because YouTube always shows you sometimes the clip where you've used some copyright music. So you just go to the file and override it. Or like I've got the Amsterdam one I'm singing. The first time I put it up, they told me, so now people tell me it's quiet. So I didn't even know how to put the music, to carry on me dancing. There's one of my first videos when I put 30-minute clip. I'm in Amsterdam. I was dancing. But it's amazing on how you're teaching me, because I don't use that. I use Canva for free. Obviously, like I said, when I get monetized, what I'll do is sit down. There's a lot of young girls who teach me also a lot how they do it, what they use. A lot of them use so many apps on their phones. I think I learned a new one. I think I've seen it before many times, but I've ignored it. What is it called? I'll tell you. Where they are even they actually do their skins and everything, guys. So people's photos and that, they look nice, but they're not. It's not them. They have airbrushed. Me, I don't airbrush. I'm just as it is. You see my hair. Sometimes I comb it. When I wear a hat, I'm just me. I just do me. But I'll try and brush up. I've forgotten. Oh, I removed it because I told you my phone was full. I couldn't download anything. Oh, it's here. It's called something seed. Anti-seed. Do you know it? Something seed.
I don't know.
Okay, so what they do is they go to it. They take photos. They airbrush themselves and they put themselves on Instagram. So a lot of them are doing that. I didn't know. But makeup and that, it's up to everybody. Obviously, they want to look immaculate. But it's so nice that you've helped me, because I don't even know. But now, to get the audience, how do you see if someone can grow quickly? Because this is where a lot of our nation struggles, especially the young youths or the people trying now to get YouTube. What can you advise them to get people in? Is it just uploading constant content and to wait?
Well, the thing is, you never know how it's going to blow up. I mean, personality is great, but first, people got to be able to discover you. So, back to the basics: good thumbnail, a catchy title, and then your description, like your keywords within your description box, need to match up with your title. So if there's a keyword in your title, it also needs to be in the description.
All right. Okay, I didn't know that.
The tags don't mean anything because, like I said, YouTube doesn't emphasize tags anymore like they did, like 8 years ago. That used to be a hot thing. Now it's not anymore.
So just explain to me. So now when I do the title, like now struggling YouTubers, I put something from zero to hero. So do I have to put like struggling on the same description? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and if I can remember, I think it's the first 250 words of your description is the most important to match up with your title. But you can put 5,000 characters within the description. So what some people do is they'll make sure they have keywords that match up in the first 250 words, and then within the first ladder of 500, they'll put some more use the same keywords again. But what you can't do is you can't say the same words over and over and over again. You got to make it sound like you're telling a story, and the keywords got to be within that story because it's got to sound organic. Otherwise, YouTube knows what you're trying to do. And what they could do is they could terminate your channel, not just your video, because basically you're trying to fool the system to them, because that's what a lot of people used to do.
Fraud, yeah.
So, right. Another thing too, YouTube can actually terminate your channel, not just your video. In your description box, you can use hashtags, but you're not allowed to use more than 15. If you use over 15, they can scratch your whole channel.
What? On the description box?
On the description box, right.
So when you're doing hashtag, oh my God. Wow.
Yes. So
that means if you put so many hashtags on that description, this is what can make you grow, is it?
Not necessarily. See, the hashtags don't make you grow.
No.
So what the hashtags do, I only use hashtags on most of my videos now, only 3. I use This Is Africa because I wanted to have like brand familiarity with the hashtag, right? Meet Kenyans because I got a channel called Meet Kenyans. And then my third one will probably, whatever the subject is, I'll put that in there. So basically, if anybody types in This Is Africa with the hashtag, there's going to be a lot of stuff. You're gonna see Waka Waka, that song from what's her name? I forget it.
Shakira.
Shakira.
Shakira,
Yeah.
I love her. Well, don't even
Yeah.
get me started. You know, don't get me started.
Yes.
KBM, don't get me started.
So
I love it. I love that song. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
basically, if you put just like say Africa something, you might show up with "This is Africa" or whatever. But for the people, and this is just a smaller chance that somebody will find you. Not most people are not going to think hashtag "This is Africa," right? Those are the people that are very specific, and they're so small in number that if they put that in there and you use it all the time, there's a good chance they'll find you that way. So I put it in just because of that, and just so people can start using the hashtag more often, because I'm going to continue to use it, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
But it means something really big on Instagram. Instagram hashtags are everything, but on YouTube they're not.
Okay.
Okay. The other reason you'd use hashtags, for example, let's say you forgot, okay, you did a collab with somebody and you put their name in a hashtag, they can most likely find them that way. Not 100% of the time, but most likely, right? So that's another way you're helping them when you're in a collaboration. They can see it at the top left-hand corner, just under the video, if you don't put a location where the video is shot. Or if they happen to read your description, they see the hashtags and they could click it that way and find that person. Because let's just face it, a lot of times we forget to put the links of the people we collab with. Or
Oh no, I never forget. I always put it down. In fact, as you talk, I thought, oh, I'm gonna put you in
but
a
a lot of
minute.
people do.
I'll put you in a minute because you're talking. But I
Yeah.
never, ever not put who's there. I even put the details. If you give me, I say, what details do you want me to put? And you give me a phone number, whatever. Because this people forget. It's not when you video it, it goes viral. It can go viral in you do it now in 9 months, it goes viral. You see, so everyone would want to know who you are, but I do it because you come into my channel. I'm fair and square. I am not anyway. I'm not like other people who just think of themselves. I think of the people. This is why even I said I'm better off not collaborating with anybody because unless I write to you. But now I've decided because every time I used to want to do it, like you said, you get trapped in that collabo with people all the time, different people. Then you forget what your channel is about. I don't want that. I know what I want in this channel, and this is what because it's mine. I want to make it mine. I want to make it me especially. And I've said I'm not going to involve my children in there. Okay, my son, you might see him now and then at the background or something. He doesn't care, but I try not to even put him in it because it's unfair for him. You know, I don't want him as well on it in case his friends find out and they see him and blah. In the long run, if they did, and when he's older, it's a different story. But for this moment, I just don't want to know. So I've made it as mine. And this is why I'm saying, even now, my friends, I'm going to have to find friends that, oh, let's go to London. And now okay, I'm just doing a video and they hold the camera for me a bit and like that. But now my personal friends don't even want to do it. I've told one or two, they don't even acknowledge what I'm telling them. But they'll come to find out later because if I end up buying a big house and I say, but I told you I was a YouTuber, this is what it's bought me. They'll be like, oh, I didn't know, but I say I told you. When you tell them you're a YouTuber, there's another one I told when I went to Eden, she laughed. She went, you was a YouTuber because they all think it's about makeup and styling yourself. They don't realize what it's all about because they're not in it. And I just said, look at her shallow mind. Her shallow mind has brought her to even say, you a YouTuber. Why would you say that? Just say, oh, okay, what are you doing? What's your channel called? Nothing like that. It was more like, I just looked at her and said, you wait and see. But she didn't understand what it was. They just think YouTube is about putting yourself, you did something crazy or something like. They don't understand it's an audience and all this, you're gonna get paid and stuff. But I don't need to tell them because in the long run, they'll look later and think, oh my God, she's so far yet so near. But in the end of it all, it's quite a challenging issue of even now with family, because a lot of people are scared to start YouTube. What would you advise people on family basis and friends, like I said, and work? Some people are scared to do it because of this. What advice would
Okay.
you give them?
After this, I'm gonna have to get going. But what I would do on that situation
Mm-hmm.
is that if somebody doesn't want to be in your videos, then I wouldn't even bother with it. I wouldn't even think twice about it. For the simple fact that it's kind of like somebody just coming up to you, like following you around. Why are you following me around? Or somebody just like starts taking pictures of you without your permission. It's like, why are you taking pictures of me without my permission? So if they don't want to be in there, whether if they're family or friends, Um, I wouldn't take it personal or anything like that, because there's always somebody else that would want to work with you and be in your videos. So you just got to find the right people.
Yeah.
And usually it's other people who are of like mind, and those like minds are other YouTubers.
Yeah. That's what I learned. Like I said, I didn't take nothing in heart. I just look at people because you see, I'm always ahead of them. So you know, when you say you're 10 steps forward and they are -10, that's the difference. But when I'm, like I said, when I decided to do this, because anyway, I'm more like myself. I like being in my home, in my company. I've just got people who like to be in my company, and I just go out when I want with them, just to, you know, to have that social with people. Just, you know, like when I went to London with that friend, we talked quite a lot, 4 hours, sometimes 5 hours or 6 hours. We hardly met. But the thing is, obviously with lockdown, we hardly met. But when we met, it was once in a blue moon. But for her, when I told her about YouTube, she said, "Oh, you know, no, she don't want to be on camera and that, but she's willing to work so hard and buy everything she ever wanted in her life." She's younger than me as well. That's the thing. I have young friends in the mind. So for me, I just keep quiet. I don't push it. I said that's fine. But funny enough, when you see that video, I'm dancing for 3 to 2 minutes. She's the one who took out her camera. She was filming me, and obviously she wanted to put it in her Instagram. So she's doing an exam this week. So I'm letting her do an exam, but I need to question her. You don't actually want to be on my YouTube, but you want to put me on your Instagram. How does that work? For me, I will raise it. I will not keep quiet, because it's unfair that you want me in your Instagram, yet you don't want me in my YouTube, which I understand, because YouTube is not for everybody. And I understand you don't want to be seen. But in the end of the day, like you said, then I told them, you guys go into London first, or go to London after me, because I'll go 9 o'clock. I want to video Bond Street, the rich areas, and everywhere else. And then I'll meet you guys for dinner, for lunch, dinner, sort of 2 o'clock. So they were upset that I said that. And I was like, I'm sorry. She was like, oh, you could do it another day. I said, no, I'm buying a train ticket. That train ticket is going to be used for my YouTube. I'm not going to do it because of anything else. Even when I'm doing that lunch, I'm doing it because of YouTube. I'm not doing it because of anything else. Why would I spend my time going with them into London? So I do, but it's like I want to do my stuff. So even the time we did the video, the London one, she kept telling me, stop videoing the people that are on the street. Stop doing this. And I said, please, don't tell me who to video. Okay, I was videoing those people who are sitting there, and the one was taking my camera away, but which is understandable, because these are the people. You can't just do it. But just being social, like, hi guys, you're right, like
And
that.
Penny, I gotta go now.
Okay, no problem. Anyway, nice to talk to you. It's nice for you to be on my channel, and thank you so much for coming in. Have a good night. I hope you're successful with finding a job. Keep in touch, and it's nice to hear from you. And take it easy.
You too.
KBM. Thank you so much.
You're
Always a
welcome.
pleasure. Okay,
Thank
take
you.
care. No problem. See you then. All right. Bye. Yeah. So guys, anyway, he's had to go. KBM has had to go. So I'm here. So who else is here? Pauline, are you still here? Do you want to join, or you're sleeping? You're probably gonna disturb your family. So I was talking about a friend of mine. I know she'll watch this, but we have a case. She's doing an exam on Friday, which is a couple of days. Me, I don't keep quiet, by the way. If you're my friend, I will always tell you what I feel. So this is how I am. I always say, don't keep things in your heart if you're not happy. It's better to express what you feel, but not in a confronting way. Just let her know how you feel, what she does, and what she's saying, because it caused an issue that I was telling them I want to go to London before them, so that I can video for you guys, my audience, and my channel, so I can grow. And it was like Bond Street, which is for the rich people, diamonds. You know, there are those shops where I think you need to book appointment. So I need to ring them and find out if I can make appointment. I might go another day, because she kept saying, do it another day. But the day that I don't take my camera, I'm sure action will happen. It's like you always say, I won't take my umbrella. I'm just going to go home. I mean, I won't take my umbrella. It's going to rain. It's not going to rain. It's not going to rain. But then when you go out that day, that's the day it rains like mad. Even your shoes are wet, everything, and you regret because you didn't do what you think. So if someone is saying, I'm going into London and I'm a YouTuber and I'm not taking my camera, it doesn't happen. The phone is not happening. I've got the camera now. So the camera has to come out regardless of what they say. So then when I video the street people, which is my London video, guys, go and watch it. When I video the street people, she kept telling me, stop videoing them. But I said, look, the other one sitting in the street begging. So if they don't want to be filmed, they should not be sitting in the street in the end of the day. And these people have money. They just come to the street to beg for more. Our government does not leave you to beg in the street. A lot of them are begging for money, and these are Romanian women. You saw them, those ones even kneeling down. These people have mansions in Romania. There's a story, if you Google, in Romania, they build multi-big houses. They beg in the streets of London. You can get £500 a day, which is $700, begging in the street. A day, a week, 700, guys. This is it. So if I've got my camera and I'm seeing that kind of thing for you people to show you, and my friend is saying, don't do it, because she's very Christian person, very, there's a reason why they're there. But I'm like, no, I lived in England more than you. The government helped these people. Some of these people come here, they're also illegal. And unfortunately, they end up being in street because they're illegal. But I'm a YouTuber. We don't hide what is happening in our eyes. And unfortunately, this is it. This is because I said, but when you Google, you're Googling them. Oh, let me look at those people in the streets begging. But you're Googling the same person who took their camera and went to video. So it makes no difference if I do it. So Loyal Glows, shout out show. Hi, how are you? Welcome. I hope you've subscribed as well, guys, and watch my content. Just through the way you are. If someone says you can't do it, go ahead, do it. Do something to make you happy. Yeah. And I'm telling you guys, what happened is, Dennis, by the way, nipatie namba yako. Ebu andika namba yako hapo. There's a private chat you can write. Click on private chat. Give me your number. So, hello, Glow, Loyal Glow, shout out show. Hi, you all right? Yeah, welcome. So, it's very difficult to tackle such issues of that. But most of it all, we were talking of YouTube. She don't understand it. She said she doesn't want to do it. She doesn't want it to grow. She's not interested. She doesn't want to be in the spotlight. She doesn't want her life shown. And maybe I need to understand more about her. I know she's a Christian, but she could be into the deep Catholic kind of thing, and I don't know. And I'm here blabbing. But that's what I'm saying. I'll have a conversation with her, because I'll ask her views. I'll ask her why she said this, why she behaved like this. Because then when I said to them, during my Eid party there, when I was busy doing my little dance, I said to them, you guys go into London first. I mean, I'll go into London first by 9 o'clock, because that's when the ticket is cheaper. I'll get the train for 9, and I'll meet them at 2. So I'll have 10, 11, 12, 1, or even maybe 3 hours on my own. Because if I go on my own, I'll be there like this. Yeah. I have my content, and then I can do the dinner I had after that. Then we can do, there's a jazz bar next door. Even I told them, if you're married, kids, you have to go home to your children. The train station is there. I'm not even escorting anyone. I'm staying there till 11 o'clock, because all my life I have taken care of people. All my life I have looked after people. All my life, I go out, I'm not drinking, I'm the one taking care of them, making sure they get home. But now I think during this pandemic, it's taught me something. I've become the most selfish person. Not selfish in terms I will not give people food to eat or something. Selfish means how you came is how you go. How you plan your life is how you sort yourself out. That's it. Because I have my own family to look after. I have my own self to look after. I've got my mother to look after. And these are the things I want to do. So I've also decided, before I used to be like, maybe I'm too much. But no. My father taught me, love yourself, take care of yourself. That's it, guys. One thing I can tell you right now is, yes, I'm a subscriber here. Oh, thank you, darling. That's true. One thing I can tell you about life is take care of yourself first before you take care of others. And when you take care of yourself and you're in a good position, mind, soul, body, then others come. if you're not in this position, ask what do you want to do with yourself. Like, I'm a woman, take care of your hair, buy yourself diamonds, buy yourself jewelry, buy yourself a handbag, buy yourself an outfit, buy yourself a top, buy yourself a skirt, buy yourself a shoe, and wear it and feel good. And then I know it's money most of the time. I'm just talking, not you buy now, you can save, or when you work, or when you earn money, or when you get money, you can do it then because you're taking care of yourself. You're taking care of your mind, you're taking care of your body, you're taking care of your soul, you're taking care of that heart. That heart is what makes you live. Because the day you're gone, you cannot come back and rectify. Now, when you bring someone now next to you, which is a friend, a boyfriend, whatever you bring next to you, you have to look at everything. They make comments, they say things, they put you down now. So some people can go into depression because of this. They don't understand you can go into depression. You know, you go through a lot and they don't understand. You still tell them, and because they see you're always happy, you're taking care of you. So you have to then ask that person, why were you saying this comment? For what reason did you say this comment? So when I said to them, I'm going before you, I'll meet you there, they were not happy. They wanted me to start with them, to make arrangements, to take them here. Like now I'm their mother now. I'm a Manation, but at the same time, these are grown-up people who we can discuss everything together and plan everything. And instead of them saying, okay, we'll reach into London, we'll call you when you're in London, we'll let you know. Even they can plan to live with me and we meet at that time, but they make chaos. No, you can't go alone. I'm not coming. I said, fine, it's not cancelled. We still go, we'll find another friend. So the other friend told me, I'll bring someone else. I said, if you want to cancel, you cancel. I'll bring other people. If it meant I'm going with my son, I'll go with my son because I know what I'm looking for and I know what I want. And I want to do this content for you guys. But that's another story. So that's another story, another time, please. I don't want to talk of that. So I was here like struggles of YouTube, like what I've gone through. When I first started doing it, I started thinking about one day I'll wake up, it will blow. The next day you don't sleep, you're editing, you're learning, you're looking, you're pressured, I decided I'm taking a deep breath. You really know to now take care of yourself and be happy, my mom. Be happy, mami, of course, Dennis. Dennis, nilikwambia nipatie namba yako. So, yes, I'm here. So, hello, Grow, shout out show. How are you? So, thank you for coming in and thank you for watching me. So, what I can say to people is just remember life is for living. Be happy, but the struggles of YouTube, we talked. The struggles of YouTube are you're not going to grow overnight. It will take a while. I learned that. It will take a while. Keep posting. But right now, my channel shows me. I think I just need to do maybe 2 or 3 good videos and it's just going to go zoom because of the algorithm. You see it another time it's going do, then I stop. Then I'm like, why did it stop? Because probably I didn't put anything. But now I've decided one after the other. Like I've got camera. I just need to unbox. So guys, I've also been here long. Maybe I can stay for another 10 minutes because it's 2.5 hours already. It's already 2 hours. We had a lot from This is Africa. He's an American living in Africa. American living in, he's an American, so he's Caucasian, but he's married to a Kenyan. Like me, I'm a Kenyan. So we've got to know each other through other shows. They promote Africa quite a lot. So I'll put his name down there. He's known as KBM, Kenyan by marriage. So you can follow him as well. And anybody who's here, thank you even for tuning in at this time. Me, I thought people would be sleeping. It's 2 o'clock, but I'm still here. So I would say, even if you're struggling in YouTube, your time will come because everybody's time comes when it's planned. Like marriage, a friend of yours can be married today, another one tomorrow, another one in 2 years, another one in 5 years, another one in 10 years, and you say, oh, you finally got married. We are all going to reach in the same destination. All you need to remember is be consistent, be competitive, try to do the best you can, upload the best. And guys, the mistake people also make, especially in Africa, is you're always uploading video 2 to 3 minutes. It's not good enough. It has to be, unless you get, when you get also monetized, it has to be 8 minutes. I would say 10 minutes. In fact, I would say 15 is the best. 15, the right time. But put something that people can watch even 5 minutes. That's enough. The beginning of your welcoming, 5 minutes. So I'm going to do one of me, about me, because a lot of people ask me questions, but this is more of why we're struggling with YouTube's. Like I'm struggling to reach 1,000. I've reached 800. I hope I will get more people. And I can only love and leave you people. And thank you so much for watching me. Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to have all of you. I know there's not a lot of people online right now, but I decided to do this, and hopefully tomorrow when they watch this. And anyone who's new here, you're welcome. And it's always nice to have you here and your support. I always come and I tell everybody who's supporting you, you don't know how much you make me happy. You know, my heart is always happy. My mind is always happy. My soul is always happy. I'm always happy, guys. I may be mad 5 minutes and I'm calm, and next minute I'm as good as everything. But literally, I'm happy for all your support. I'll never forget this. You know, I never forget things people do. And you guys are one of them. And all of you, 800, whether you come in, whether you watch me, whether you don't, whether you like this, whether you don't like that, I am pleasured to have you here any day. Please, guys, anytime. And I must say thank you to you. Without you, I wouldn't be where I am right now. And I've got a very short span to reach my 1,000. Watch time is a bit down. So if you've not watched my other content, guys, please, you may subscribe, but I need you to watch my contents, all of them. I've got now, this would be 81 or 82 videos. Just go and watch it. Get me my watch time. If you can, please. It's up to you. You know, in the end of the day, it's up to you. But my destination will still come one day. And thank you so much for anyone who tuned in. Thank you so much for all of you watching. I'm going to laugh and I'm going to leave you. Unless you've got 1 or 2 more questions, I can stay maybe another 9 minutes. I want to finish by half 2. So if whoever who's here, I can see there are people watching, please thumbs up, like it, comment as I come out of here. But also ask me a question. I can answer you to say goodnight to all of you. Men, women, kisses. So I'll be waiting. You've got 7 more minutes to ask me a question. And I'm going to say goodnight and sleep. Love you. I love you too, Dennis. Here we are. Dennis, for you. Anytime. And that. So, Dennis, are you're in Kenya, aren't you? I have texted you through my email. Okay, lovely. Yeah, we have to chat now because you just come, you go, you come, you go, So are you in Kenya right now? You know my email? Yes, you are. Okay. Yeah. So you speak Swahili? Because I would love, because you've stuck with me all throughout the night. Is there anything you'd like to ask me, Dennis? Because a lot of people ask me stuff like, are you married? Are you single? Yes, I'm single. I'm not married. I'm not in a relationship. But I did meet someone. He's young, very young. But I'm not sure. He's very, very young. He's too young for me. And Dennis, I want to get married. So if you want to apply, anyone wants to apply, let me know. Please let me know. I'm reaching our age. I will need some helping hand one time. So I want someone to take over. I need a man, a strong man, and say to me, Mama Nation, come, let's go. So 7 more minutes. Ask me anything. Yeah, so I was saying, Dennis, I will send you something for your bundles because you've stuck with me tonight. So the Kenyans, like I used to give giveaways, but nobody responded. Yeah, I'm there already for application. You need to make a CV. When you're going for work, I am Dennis, I'm this. How do you say your surname? Mulangi. What? How do you say it? Hmm. You know, I don't speak Swahili very well. I'll ask someone to read it for me. Eh? Mu Mulunji. Mulunji? Mulanji? Mulanji. Yeah, but I don't know how to say it. Mulunji? Mulanji. Am I saying it correctly? Mulunji. Mulinji? Mulanji. No, I don't know how to say it. Google. Let me put it on Google. Forgive me. Let me put it on Google. Google might even pronounce it better than me. Mulunji. Mulunji? Mulunji. Mulunji. Let's see if Google says it better to me. Yeah. So if anyone has questions to ask me, please feel free. I'll be going in a few minutes. I've been here for 2.5 hours. We're talking of the struggles of YouTube. And I've got someone who's I'm trying to pronounce the surname. I don't know how to pronounce it. Where is the voice? Mike, oh, it's off. Let's see. I'm trying Google. Let's see if Google will help me with this. With the surname. Eh? Muvinji. Let's see. Muvinji. So, other than that, it's all good. Let's see. Mulunji.
According to Wikipedia, Marcel-André Mulunji was a French singer and actor.
Oh
who
my
was born in
God!
Paris
Maybe
and died in
Oh,
Neuilly-sur-Seine.
be quiet. I might be monetized here. I might get monetized. Let's have a look. Right. Oh, let me not play any song here. Wait, I don't think it will tell me how to say it. Where do we get it? So anyway, are you single? Yeah, I'm going to do Dennis. I'm going to do our Q&A question. So look out for the video. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do the video tomorrow. I need to film it on the phone. The phone is full. So because when I film it on the phone, I can upload it, not here. But let me answer those questions tomorrow. Because if you follow me, if you're going to watch the video, it will all be there. The Q&A questions will be everything, like whether I'm married, whether I'm single, whether I'm dating, how many children I have, what I do, what else about me, my age. I'm going to dispose it. I don't have an idea. I don't, but you know, I'm probably old for you. And what I like in a man and stuff, and what I eat, what I like eating, what I put up with, what I don't put up with, what I am looking for, where I'm heading. So this Q&A question, because a lot of people ask all the time on comments. You can't really write on comments when you write on videos. So this is a Q&A question. So when I do it, all the answers will be there. Like where I come from in Nairobi. You know, I'm a Kamba woman, which is the popular woman in Nairobi, in Kenya. If you marry a Kamba, you know. Both my parents, I'm not half. These people say they're Kamba, they're half. Sorry, Pauline. Me, I'm the original by blood. No mixing. And those are the questions I will answer. Those are the questions I will look maybe in other people's Q&A questions to help me, so I can put this. So this then tells you more about me, because sometimes when we do this, we forget to tell you people like what we are, what we're doing, and stuff like that, and what I'm looking for, like in a man, what I like in a man, things like that. This is what I'm looking for. So I was thinking, why can't you make videos with YouTubers in London? That's how your YouTube channel will grow. Yes, I know, but we don't mix. We don't. I know we don't get on. Like the Kenyan one will not meet me, and I don't know. I'll do it myself, Dennis. I will go by myself. The thing is, that's what everyone is used to, collaborating with someone else. But if you look at the growing channels of millions, they are always single. They don't even do live streams. They just video their stuff and they go out. That's exactly what I want to do, because I'm not when you target a certain audience, they let you down. Like, it's like life. If you're working hard and you're looking for jobs, you'll go to so many jobs before you find the correct job. That's exactly what happens here. So I don't want to now call people and start saying, oh, let's get together. No. If I meet them in London, let's say I'm in London and I see them and I'm videoing, then I'll say, hi, oh, you're so and so, you see. And we don't even watch them here anyway. So I don't really want to mix it. It's about going out, traveling, showing you guys UK. That's it. That finished. If I take this, I've got the camera now. I just need to take it, and that's it. Me and the camera, the views, the scenes, the houses. I mean, there's a guy that I know has a massive house. I'll have to talk to him and see if I can go and film. I'll ask him if he can allow me to go. It's a 6-hour journey. I've been last year, so I can ask him if I can come and use the camera and just video and say this is the mansion and everything. I don't know if he'll allow me to go again. I'll ask him. If like now I take the camera and I film these things and I'm there and I do. There's palaces. There's Kensington Palace with Diana, Princess of Diana. There's a War Museum. There are so many. We have so many. We have the Concord Museum. We have so many things. And if I just go with a camera and pay and go, it costs money obviously to get into these places, and just video that day. There's a nice garden we have over here where I live in the rich area. Waterfalls like Karura Forest. It's over here. So if I just take the camera in there and show you guys, look at this place. Look, we go, you have a picnic there and you sit there and you have your picnic. I forgot about it. We have to pay to go in, but it has to be done. So just things like that, nature, maybe go to our national park, the small ones with the zoo, London Zoo, where the animals are like that, film that. That is our zoo, animals. Here they call it zoo, where they capture the animals. They're zoo. You see they're miserable. The lions are just there like that. You won't even find action from them eating or anything. You just sleep all day. They're like this. So you see. And just do the normal. Legoland is here. Legoland, every child knows Legoland. With girls like Peppa Pig, all these. We have the museums here. We have Harry Potter. I've been, but that one you have to book it September. There's a certain slot. It's expensive to pay in. So there are many things that I can do, but it's expensive to pay. And when I went and I filmed, I was just taking pictures. I wasn't filming. So when I went before the lockdown, I took my son. It was really nice, like where they made Harry Potter. And you see, they moved all the equipment there. So you see how the house of Harry Potter, that kind of thing. I just do it and put it here. That's it, like that. And then when I go to Kenya, I'll be traveling every 6 months. But in between that 6 months, I will do a Europe. So I'm going to apply for a 5 years Europe visa. So to this Europe Shanghai visa, it's called Schengen visa. So it's any country in Europe apart from, I think Switzerland have agreed to do it. Switzerland, I think you need a separate. There's Norway. I hear Norway is now the biggest paid CPM. So I can go to Norway and just film Norway and talk to Norwegians and learn their language and laugh. And this is their food. That already itself is already the breaking of everything. So those are the things I want to do. Like I want to travel and do that, but not the travel of people say, oh, I'm going to cook with or the village. No, it's showing the country, just show you how the country is. When there's snow, that will bring, you guys will want to watch me in snow, play with snow, making a snowman. That's it, Dennis. I'm not in a rush. God makes everything. Channel will come when it's ready. If it's not meant to be this year, it will be. I'm not in a rush, guys. I'm cool. I've given up. Like when I wake up and I press record, like Think Media, press record, that's it. If I don't, today I woke up now, I've pressed record. I was sleeping all afternoon. This is why I have energy right now, because I was sleeping in the afternoon. So you see, or watch this YouTuber and watch what they're up to. Now, no, I'm just going to do what I can do. But guys, it's getting late. It's 2:30 here. So trust in the process, sweetheart. Yes. And I know God. In fact, I was monetized. I dreamt one day I woke up, I opened my channel and I reached 2,000 watch time and it went zoom over 4,000. and I dreamt that. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and I'm feeling it. It's gonna happen. When? I don't know. I dreamt of it. It's coming. Hope you will meet. We will meet in Kenya and have a good time. Yeah, we will. I'll take you out for lunch. But let me arrange my tickets first, and then I'll let you guys know. Then for sure, because our government, we're still on red list. Kenya is still on red list, and when we come, we have to pay airports. So this you can pay the money within a whole year. So I'll have to apply. I need to apply. In fact, I've started looking at malaria, rabies, yellow fever, all those certificates. I need to actually tomorrow. I need to write to the doctors to see when I can book it. Because for me and my son, I just start the process. I want to just start booking everything, even applying that I want to go to Kenya at the time I want to go. The tickets are not expensive. They're expensive if I tell you they're £1,000. What $1,300 for me and my son? That's not bad. At the same time, once I book them, then I know it's done. But with this COVID, we just don't know the consequences. We don't know the future. So it's just to pray to God. But like I said, when the time is ready, I'm this now. When I know my luck, I know my life. When I'm ready, I'll be ready. When I get monetized, then I take it to another level. So hope we will meet. Yeah. So I'm going to love and leave you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. Good night. Take care. So I hope we've helped you out with the struggles of YouTube and how you can grow your channel. And just to remember everything you put down on YouTube, monetization, the money, copyrights, the strikes, they can pull down your channel. So this is why you need to do your own content, your own thing. But the most important thing, the audience are going to feel you. They're going to feel you inside, what you are. So if you're fake, it will be seen. If you are real, it will be seen. So this is me. I'm like this, and that's it. So I'm finished. Love, leave all of you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good night, guys. See you soon. Take care. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Have a good morning where you are. The people who've stayed with me, thank you so much. And we shall talk soon. Take care. Good night. Love, Mama Nation. Thank you all. Be blessed and chat soon. Bye. Bye.